Welcome to the righteous sphere. We separate the gray areas over here. We don't do the lying like those other places. No. We don't do no fucking lying over here. You're gonna get the truth.
They'll come after you if you stand out. They don't like different, and different becomes an easy target because it gives them something to focus on. You don't blend in with the crowd. In order to maintain their monotonous reality, they have to drive you out. They'll say you're crazy. They'll say that you're not going to make it. They'll wish and pray that your efforts will be in vain and you'll collapse, proving that mediocrity is the safe way. The last thing they want is for you to educate yourself out of the cage they've built themselves into. They love polishing their cage and decorating it with trivial things while making peace with the idea of living their entire lives in captivity. But some of us aren't meant to live in captivity. This is not a cage that can contain our potential, our drive, our hunger for more. You are an agent of change. Your family's legacy changes direction with you. You'll be the first to escape the cage and build your own future. You're not like everyone else. You're not average, and you should never settle for their mediocre reality.
This is some of everything that we have done or that we do daily that contributes to the breakup of our relationship, the destruction of our man, and the failure of our children to be able to function. They did not tell us that all of that being my own person and I'm independent would lead to separation, loneliness, celibacy, and lesbianism. They didn't tell us that if you give up the man, you're going to take one of these things and it's worse and it will destroy your nation. They didn't give us that information. They made us think that it was some kind of glorified position to brag about the fact that I got my own job, my own credit card, my own car, so I don't need no man. I don't even know how we got that mixed up. Ain't none of that got nothing to do with being with no man. Yeah, we have some serious relationship problems that nobody has been able to address us on because everybody wants to pretend that this is not going on. You know, over 60% of our women are single, widowed, separated, or divorced. They don't have a man.
Salute and good morning, guys. Get on the bus. Get on the bus. Welcome to the Righteous Fair, where we don't cater to any groups, gangs, communities, religions, feelings, or your emotions. We gonna cater to the truth. We gonna cater to common sense, and we is not gonna complicate it. Black women are super ignorant and have been that way for a while now. Let's get it.
Are you Miss Staples?
Yes, how can I help you?
So we got kind of a weird phone call. Do you know Latricia?
No.
No.
I don't know anybody out here.
Some lady called DCFS.
What?
And kind of made some claims that you had a child that accidentally shot themselves.
Absolutely not.
No, it sounds crazy to me too.
Shit crazy right here. See what I mean, guys? They be playing with this DHS, ACS, BCW. That's what they used to call it. But this is how they break the family up, bro. And this ain't got nothing to do with the man.
That's what.
I am so sorry about this. My ex-husband, his new girlfriend, this broad is off the chain.
See?
I have went down to Rock Island.
See?
And filed a police report on her.
Okay.
I have went and put a restraining order on her.
What's her name?
Her name is Tony. This girl is never in it. She has so many different Facebook pages she stalks me from. She has made up different names, called me from different numbers. I have changed my number, tried to do everything I can.
Right.
Unfortunately, I can never seem to get them served because they're always bouncing around in the Chicago area.
Oh, okay. They're not even down here.
They're not even out here. And It's been a constant.
Have we been here before?
No, you've never come to my house for anything. I've been here for 7 years and never had a problem in Rock Island.
Yeah, I didn't know who you were.
I work at Genesis Hospital. I'm a patient care tech. I'm a student at Eastern Iowa Community College.
Okay.
I have a business in Davenport. This girl has made threats towards me on Facebook, posting her gun up, saying that she's gonna come to my addy. It's just never ending.
Right. So they made some allegation that you had a son and he shot himself and he's in your basement.
Come on now. You think, look where I live.
No, I get it. Just so I can check the box off, can I look in your basement real quick and I'll get out of here?
No, you need a search warrant to do that. I'm sorry. I'm not about to have my rights violated because someone makes Uranus allegations like this.
I know. Like I said, it sounded crazy to me too. I'm just up here seeing if, we have to investigate it, no matter how crazy it sounds.
If you want to do that, I would suggest you go through the proper protocols. I'm not about to let some crazy woman who has my husband make Uranus accusations like this and have my rights violated.
I get it. That's what
that is not okay.
You don't find that suspicious.
That's what I'm just asking.
You don't find that suspicious.
I'm not trying to blame anything on you. I'm not saying this is true. I was just asking. Okay.
This is nuts.
That's all it is.
You don't find that suspicious. You don't find that suspicious.
Her ex-husband's new girlfriend's been causing her issues. She thinks that's who it is.
She's been harassing my job, harassing my place of business, harassing my children. I'm sick of it.
Okay.
I've tried to get a restraining order.
So, officer, tell her to go show you the son. Tell her to bring the son in question to the door. You don't gotta go in there to check. Tell her to bring the son to the door, cause I don't know. Now she's sounding suspicious.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
Her tried to get one against him. It's never ending. I cannot have any peace where I live.
And you guys only have girls?
Yes.
Okay.
I have 4. Do you want to see them?
No. They said it was a son. I was just curious if that's even true.
It's not.
Okay.
It's a never-ending story with these two.
I get, like I said, I'm not trying to bother you or anything, but we get a call, no matter how crazy it sounds, we still got to come up and see if there's any truth.
And this is crazy.
It is.
This is very crazy.
Okay.
I have been living here for 6 years. My neighbors have never had a complaint. Don't you think if my neighbors would have heard something like that, they would have made a call or said something to somebody?
I would believe so, yeah.
Just think about it. It don't make no kind of sense. This girl is psycho.
Okay.
She's harassed my job.
Do you know her phone number by chance?
No, I don't.
You peep it though, right? Mage, you peep it. Mage and them, you see it, right?
Okay. I don't know her phone number.
Okay. All right. Well, sorry to bother you, okay? It's like I said, we get a call, we got to show up.
They got to the point now where they don't have my phone number, so they emailing me, okay? I have spam emails here from these people. I'm going to go down here. The last one I got was, let me see.
Does it have a name on it?
Yes, it has his name on it. I have to go here. This is the last one I have. And this gotten to the point where they're emailing me because they don't have a contact phone number on me. Right. This is how bad the harassers got. Okay. But until I can get Rock Island to Cook County to serve them and actually find an address on them,
right,
that's going to be a problem. So they keep having me come back to court until I can get an address on them.
I'll add some notes just in the call that I was here and that it's a harassment thing, so we don't have to keep coming up here. And
thank you.
All right. Sorry to bug you. Just like I said, we got to call, even if it sounds crazy, we got to come see what's going on.
This lady, I don't even know what to say about her. It's never ending.
All right.
I have doorbell cams here.
I saw that.
So, I'm here. I ain't got nothing to hide.
Okay.
Now, that sounded so convincing, and I have learned over the years, the fast-talking, quick-talking ones be the liars, guys. Now, why would they come back to this woman's house if what she just said was true? Let's proceed.
She looked out the window. Hello.
Yes.
Sushi? Can you come out?
What's going on?
Well, just step on out. I'll explain everything.
Wait a minute, my kid's in here.
Okay, I understand that, but we have a search warrant for the house.
For your cooperation to be up front with us.
Hold on.
So step on out.
No, step.
Right, they have what you asked for the last time, ma'am. You said they needed a warrant. They have a warrant, and now you have to let them come in. And you'd be a fool to not have gotten rid of what you needed to get rid of, you dummy. Unbelievable, yo. Unbelievable. And was so convincing.
Yeah, you are a dummy. Dummy, yeah. Let me talk to you.
What part of the house do you all have a search warrant for?
The whole house.
The whole house.
You need to step out. Step out.
Okay, I'm gonna open
Okay.
the door.
Open the door.
We'll all walk in casually. We're not gonna tear up your house or anything. So
Calm down. My kids are in here.
Okay.
Please.
How many?
4.
And where at in the house?
They're upstairs. I just made them go upstairs. I don't want to scare my kids. Can we just calm
These
down?
officers are gonna walk in there with you. And I got a copy of the warrant out here for you, hon.
Can I see the warrant, please? And I can call my lawyer. Can I see the warrant before we walk any further? I'm calm.
we have a valid search warrant. So
I understand, but you
don't
haven't
find
let me
that
see it, that
suspicious?
You're walking through my house.
You don't find that suspicious?
You're not the control.
Okay. I'm trying to see. You all?
so I need your phone too.
My phone. That's not my phone.
Well,
Hold on to that. So
Okay.
which rooms are your kids in?
obviously not.
They're upstairs. I am very cooperative. I'm not fighting
You're fine.
anybody.
You're fine. You're
I'm
fine.
just, look, I'm
Tina?
scared. My
You
kids
mind
are
going
here.
upstairs and checking?
My kids are here.
It's empty.
Well, it's for an old heater.
Do you know why we're here?
No, I don't. I don't know why you're here.
Okay.
I'm really scared because my kids are upstairs and I don't know what's going on.
Okay. Okay.
Can I call my family to tell them to somebody to come?
You're not under arrest or anything like that. Okay. That's why I'm sitting here talking to you. Okay.
I'm scared to death because I don't know what's going on.
And so the reason we're here, okay, is because we're investigating a call that we had, okay? The officers came out and talked to you last night, correct?
Yes.
Okay. We have to handle that real seriously, okay? Because the allegations are that you have a son and that he's deceased and he's here in this house. Okay, so that's where we're at right now. Do you have a son named Zion?
No, I don't.
You've never had a son named Zion.
No.
Are you claiming benefits for a kid named Zion?
No. I haven't.
Now you mean to tell me you got to look at that paper to see if you had a son? You don't know what came out of your fish hole, man. This got funny. This got the right hand to white supremacy written all over it. I don't know about you guys, but guys, double tap your screen to hit that like button. We Urshas.
Will you please stop balling up and folding up and so we can't even figure out what it is? It's going to be $1 just laid out in there. It's all right. It won't hurt our face. We had to go to Family Dollar and buy iron. To iron out all the dollars because we can't even tell what they are. I work in the trustee ministry and we're trying to go to Golden Corral too. By the time we iron out all the dollars, everything is closed. And we don't even cook on Sunday no more. So just lay it in the plate. It's still going to be $1. Amen. Come on, y'all. Let's just get along. Come on. Help us out. Because we Urshas. We Urshas. Amen. We're here to serve you. And no.
Where we're at right now. Do you have a son named Zion?
No, I don't.
You've never had a son named Zion.
No.
Are you claiming benefits for a kid named Zion?
No. I haven't gotten any benefits for anyone. I just recently went through a situation where a young lady stole my identity and she falsely filed my taxes and my information and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been working with the FBI. I've been working with the IRS. There's been a lot of things popping up, and
Have you had any interactions with DCFS up in Chicago?
I did.
Okay.
False calls that were made.
Okay.
Correct.
One of the calls from 2021, DCFS came out to your residence in Chicago, and there was a Zion Staples there. Along with your 4 daughters, and then another young boy.
We had kids in the neighborhood come over.
So
some of those kids that were implicated were not, in fact, our children. They were there.
So you're saying there was a kid in your apartment that was not your kid, named Zion?
I didn't say his name was Zion. No.
Well, somewhere here we've got to clear this up with this Zion Staples.
Yes, and
benefits. Listen to it. Benefits being put in his name that you're receiving from.
I haven't received any benefits.
And then also involved in this.
I haven't received any benefits. That's what I'm telling you.
Well,
someone has stolen my identity. I have proof of that. If you go in my phone, you'll be able to see the messages between me and the FBI agent in Milwaukee. So
this is separate from that with the DCFS call.
Because somebody is obviously claiming benefits and getting food stamps.
But they're getting food stamps for your 4 daughters and Zion.
And I've been having a hard time with that because I can't get any because of that, and I've been working on it.
Building your online business? Go to Wix.com and set.
Okay, are we going to find anything in your house that has Zion's name on it? Birth certificate, social security card, or anything like that?
Nope.
Well, because we're seizing your phone, okay?
I understand you're seizing it, but that's like, I should be able to at least call my lawyer still. I shouldn't be held in my own house and not be able to call my counsel.
Well, are you requesting a lawyer right now? Because if you request a lawyer right now, we're done talking.
And then what? You're going to arrest me?
I don't know what we're going to do. We're going to search your house. Search his house.
Yes, ma'am. You're going to get locked up. You're going to jail, ma'am. You're going to jail. Yeah.
So somewhere here we need to get to the bottom of this Zion thing. And this is coming from other people. This is
I can't help it when people call and make allegations against me. People do this every day out of spite. And I possibly had some visitors. It was probably the summertime.
So where would they get the name Zion Staples?
Zion Staples.
I don't know. People make it up all the time. People make it up all the time.
But see, DCFS does not come into your home and say, okay, have the neighbors over and let's do all this personal stuff that affects you and your family in front of all these other people.
They did.
They do it with you.
They did.
And they do it with your family.
They did, though. They very much did that.
That doesn't make a lot of sense.
And if you are claiming people back and forth amongst family members to get bigger returns, our biggest concern is that we can have somebody with law enforcement say, this is Zion, this is what's going on, and he is fine. Because right now, we have a person that exists, but we can't lay eyes on him, and it's a child. Okay, that's what they're saying.
That noise?
It's just
the beeping.
So that,
ma'am, you worrying about a noise. Ma'am, I know you're not going to. Super ignorant, bro. Passionately ignorant, guys. She's talking about what's that noise. Ma'am, where is that little boy at, yo? Where is Zion? Demon, yo. And they constantly give these women the right hand to white supremacy. Yes, there is a system set up, and these women work for that system. So if you feel away, you need to check yourself. You need to check yourself. Yes, you do. All right? We don't play oblivious to facts over here on this channel. I know how you feel, but we don't play oblivious. And these women, these sisters, are the right hand to white supremacy, like I said.
that's what we're looking at. So if this is what's going on, if you have a cousin, a sister, a brother-in-law, a friend, or whatever, claiming kids, or you're claiming them on behalf and you guys are splitting some extra money, I get that. The biggest concern that we have here is that we need to make sure that this kid is safe And in the time since the officer was here last night, and the time that an officer had called you back in June, that we can say, nope, she's totally clear. There's nobody here. There's nobody here.
Stop and arrest. I'm telling you.
Birth certificate?
What is that?
Birth certificate.
For Zion Staples.
Zion Staples.
That's not mine.
Sushi Staples. It's found in your room.
We need to get.
The joint in her living room. The joint dead in her living room, and she's still talking about it's not hers. They asked her, "Is they gonna find anything?" And you can't. You can't.
We need to get this figured out. Stop
lying.
It's over.
Where's that kid? You need to come clean because we're not going anywhere. This is just, you're just going to dig yourself a bigger grave now. I asked you if there's anything with Zion's name in this house. You said no.
I needed some extra help. Okay.
Yes.
That was it.
What do you mean by that?
I had a person that makes documents, and it was just really hard. Like,
yo, man, where is that boy at, bro? Where is that boy? You're not gonna sit here and try to make up like y'all made some fake documents. You made a fake social, a fake birth certificate. Y'all made that child. That child was born and made. And what did you do to him?
So is Zion a real person?
no.
She lying, yo. Can we lock her up right now, please? Can we please lock her up, yo? Can we please?
I can't call a lawyer and let them know you are here. I can't call a lawyer to come here to my house while I'm being questioned by you.
If you want an attorney right now, we can we'll just be done.
We'll be done.
All right.
But the investigation continues.
Okay.
Okay. Go and turn around for me.
Oh, no. I'm going to jail. What am I going to jail for?
You know what you going to jail with.
What have I
You just
done?
admitted to fraud.
So now you're going to railroad me on fraud?
Railroad you what? We're trying to figure out where your kid is. You're saying that he doesn't exist.
Yo, she a professional criminal too, bro. You see the word she using? You see the word? She a professional accountability dodger, y'all. That's why she was quick to talk about this lawyer.
Kid. Cuff it, ready to walk out.
We'll cuff you in front, okay?
This is embarrassing. I can get in the car. Do you got to take my dignity away and put me in cuffs?
We're not gonna put him behind you, okay? We're gonna walk you to the car real quick and then we'll get you out of here, okay?
My neighbors, they've been knowing me for 6 years. You see that badge over there? I work 2 jobs at Genesis.
I hear you.
I go to school.
That don't matter. They always with this. I work 2 jobs. You're a dummy. That means you making 2 of your boss's last names rich for pennies. I work 2 jobs. Ain't nobody asked you to do that. God ain't asked you to do that. That's probably why you're fighting demons now, because he ain't asked you to do that.
School out here. God, this is embarrassing.
This is one of the most fun and safe.
Yeah, get those likes up, man. Get those likes up. It don't cost you a thing. Double tap your screen. Double tap your screen. And salute to the general, my brother from another mother, OK Izzy in the building, y'all. Salute to OK Izzy. Y'all get them likes up, man. And stop playing. Y'all be at them little cheap ass channels hitting the like button, cash apping, and it be garbage. Listening to straight garbage. I be seeing y'all, yo. Why y'all do that to me like that? Y'all think I think I'm better than y'all? Cause I know how y'all do people that think that y'all think is better than y'all. I gotta be a victim. Come on, guys. I'm like $50 short on my rent this week. Come on, guys. Support me, guys. You can relate to me. I know what you're going through. We got paid today and we already broke. Come on, guys. Help me out. I gotta be a victim. I can't just give y'all great quality content for your likes. I ain't even asking you for your cat. I just asked you to hit the like button. Salute to my mods and salute to the squad. Let's get it.
What's up, class? What's up, class? How y'all feeling tonight, man? How y'all feeling tonight? Salute to the chat. Everybody came early. They have these kids to have property rights and have a in the means. You know what I mean? They have these kids for the money. They don't have these kids for legacy. They have these kids for the money, for the temporary right now. And they're gonna fuck the bag up. If you was to give them $1 million right now, like, I here, leave me alone, they will fuck that whole bag up.
He was like, man, stop tripping. Where my son at, man? So she was like, where the money you supposed to have? Like, the whole point of you coming over here is to bring me the money you supposed to been gave me for him. You so quick to pull up over here to see him, but every time I ask you about money to help out with raising him, you don't got it, or you slow to give it. So,
and you see they dumb ideology, yo? Class, do you hear they dumb ideology, yo? The best interest of the child is to have the father there, the masculinity there. It's not about money. It's not about money. The best interest of the child is to have the mother and father dynamic, whether the father has money or not. And you see they stupid. This is why I say, y'all, just keep y'all source. Yo, protect y'all source, y'all. Protect y'all source, yo. Wear condoms, wear condoms. Yo, pull out. All that with the condom on, all that, yeah, all that. You gotta whole lot, fuck all that. Zip up, keep the condom on, pull your pants back on, walk out the house with the condom on. Like, fuck all that, yo.
And being that we talking about condoms and protection, might as well take a commercial break, guys.
Condom that will turn a different color if bacteria from a disease or infection is detected. It can glow green for chlamydia, yellow for herpes, purple for HPV, and blue for syphilis.
Don't let them fool you no more, guys. That's how you protect the protection. And you tell them, too. Don't just slide out of there and see the shits and change colors on you. Tell her, let her know. Ma'am, you need to go see about yourself, ma'am. You thought you was slick, bitch. You almost gave it to me. Make sure you let her know, guys. The link to these thingamajigs, because that's what we call them. The link to the thingamajigs will be in the description box of this video. They're on Amazon, guys.
Condom that will turn a different color if bacteria from a disease or infection is detected. It can glow green for chlamydia, yellow for herpes, purple for HPV, and blue for syphilis.
You hitting from the back, beating my shit in. I asked you why it feel like that. You said feel like what? I tell you meat to meat. You said you took the rubber off. So I'm throwing it back even harder. You tell me you got the nut, so I'm throwing it back even harder. You got the one hand on the neck, one thumb in ass, hitting my shit, beating it the fuck in. Now you nut. You leave the money on the dresser for it, plan B. 2 days later, you calling my phone asking me, did I take it? Take what? I left the money on the dresser for the plan what?
So the dude like, man, I ain't on all that shit. Where my son at? So, immediately I'm looking like, oh shit. So in like less than like 2 seconds, they get in an all out back and forth name calling. Like the shit sound like you would think it was a drug deal.
And it's sad, yo. She want to go with her homegirl love. She want to go chill with her homegirl, but she banking on the money. And the most important thing is for her to drop the child with the dad for 2 reasons, so that she don't get bad karma, alienating the father, alienating the kid, really, because you don't alienate the dad. You alienate the kid from the masculine teachings that the kid needs to.
Your name is wild. Your name is Wilder. Your avatar name and the name you choose to represent you is wilder than the content. So what are you talking about? You know what I mean? What y'all be typing in search, LL? But your name. Let's talk about your name. Let's talk about what you choose to represent yourself. So how can you criticize anything? How could you criticize anything when yourself ain't represented? Yourself ain't represented very well to begin with. You know what I mean? So what you talking about? What you talking about? Let's talk about it. Hold on. We can talk about it even better. Cause you know me, I got time. My name is Mr. Goodbread. Let's talk about it. Jump on. Hop on. Hop on. Let's talk about it. Ain't nobody who mad though. See, that's what you are. That's what you are. And then you trying to deflect it at me. Cause we over here minding our business, watching our content, and ain't nobody asked you. Ain't nobody asked your bald head self to come up over here, man. And you came over here putting that in my chat for attention because you suffer from HPD. Cause you ain't nobody asked you. I ain't come forcing my channel on you, sir or ma'am. So what you talking about? So who mad? Who mad? You're mad. You're mad. And then you're gonna try to push that shit on me. Stop it. Knock it off, Five. Knock it off. You remember where you're at. Remember where you're at. Now you found us because you're scrolling. You scrolling, watching YouTube shorts. So you found us. Said it. Repeat after me. You found us. We didn't go look for you. You found us. This some new shit to your ears because you live in a fairy tale. You live in a fantasy. So none of this shit matched what you believed, which is all lies. So now you're triggered. And you just had to say something. You couldn't sit there and absorb the new information. You just had to say something because you a fool. Because you think the class clown get praised. But in reality, we shit on the class clown, dummy. Because that's just a reflection of your low self-esteem, my guy or girl. Because again, with a name like that, you're hiding something. You're not cool with who you truly are in real life. Yeah, laugh to hide all that pain. Laugh to hide all that pain. But what we're not gonna do is we're not gonna let you disrupt the class. You know what I mean? Bye. Dummy, because we don't ask you to be here. This channel is a privilege to get some information. To get some information, that's a privilege. And it's free. Boy, you better ask somebody.
Go on with life. You alienate the kid from that. You don't never, these dumb bitches think that they hurt the dad, but they don't. You know what I mean? And if you're a woman that don't do this, you don't gotta feel offended. And I know I got real women that fuck with me, so y'all already know I don't gotta give y'all this speech. You know what I mean? But you ones that you manipulative bitches, y'all know that y'all will die. Like the woman said, y'all seen the video. She said she will die before I ask. You know what I mean? She will die. And these bitches is dumb just like that. It's a stupid ideology. Like they don't think, yo. Let's play that back because that it's about to get ugly, yo. It's about to get ugly, love. They must not know who they was arguing in front of. They know they done fucked up, right, y'all? Chat, let me put a one in there if y'all know that they didn't know who they was arguing in front of and they done fucked up now.
I ain't on all that shit. What my son at? So immediately I'm looking like, oh shit. So in like less than like 2 seconds, they get in an all out back and forth name calling. Like the shit sound like you would think it was a drug deal. She like, where the money at? He like, where my son at? He like, man, where the fuck my son at, man? I ain't giving you shit till I get to see my son. So they're going back and forth like this shit is like some regular shit. Like ain't nobody acting shocked that this going on. So I could tell this some shit that they do, all the fucking time. And me and her cool, but I don't be in her personal business like that to know that this is, what the fuck she have going on with her son. So her and the dude going back and forth for at least like 2 minutes straight. Where the fuck my son at? Is he at your mama house, man? I go around there and get him. Where the fuck my son at? So it get to a point where the nigga say to her, what this is, love car, you and her finna go somewhere? Where my son at, man? Just you can go with her, tell me where my son at, and
Now y'all know y'all all been in situations like that where either y'all drove y'all man to go to his shorty house. Shit got crazy, and she started looking at your property, your whip, like if that's fair game. Like if you with this silly nigga, whole time you ain't know that this nigga be acting like he an alpha around you, but the whole time you don't know he be straight beta. He be beta simping with his women. You ain't know that she be running things. So she looking at your car like if it's a target now. So or the another situation, you over at your crib, your man and his shorty there, shit get crazy. He can't control his crib, his shorty, and y'all in your crib, you in your crib. Now shit looking like she ready to pick something up that's your property to bust the nigga over the head with. Shit get crazy. Like niggas, this is why I say protect your energy and be aware of your surroundings. Stay away from niggas that don't know how to control their females, bro. Stay away from niggas that don't know how to control their females, yo. Word. And ladies, stay away from women that like to argue with the men. Stay away from them because they will drag you in some shit. Now you see how this nigga looking at love like she involved, like she with this bullshit. And they do that. They remember these women, those 71% to 75% of modern women, they are succubus energies. So succubus energies, they need people to be around. They need energies to drain. They need other energies to drain. You know what I mean? This is why those little hot thotty bitches that ride the CC, every time they break up with a nigga, they need a next nigga real quick because they need to suck that energy. They need to drain that energy. Or if they can't get a nigga, or if they don't want a nigga, they'll go get a clique of girls so that they all chill around and drain each other energy, talking about stupid shit. You know what I mean?
The one I'm talking about you, the broke dude that's talking, he talking about you. He talking about you because he may be broke in his pockets, but you broke mentally because you gonna stay here at a channel that you continue to put in my chat you don't like. Now I was waiting for your third comment because after the first one, I thought you would have left because a normal person, a full function human being, an adult would leave after they hear about 2 minutes of something that they don't like. No real person gonna be able to convince me that they are not mentally ill by sitting here at something that they say they don't like and gonna keep commenting and keep commenting and keep commenting for attention. See, that's that HPD. And it's Friday. So what that tell me is that you ain't do nothing all week because for you not to have some money on a Friday where you got to stay on the internet and troll and it's early, it's 8 o'clock in the morning and you trolling on the internet. You mean to tell me you ain't got no check cash in place? You ain't getting ready to go to no plantation or nothing. You's a dummy, yo. And that's why you're mad. That's why this information bothers some of y'all. That's why it's bothering. Because y'all so stagnant and non-growing. This information hitting y'all. It's hitting y'all. And you going to sit here in my chat and continue to put how I'm mad. But it took you look at this. Look at this. The first comment, guys, was because I get the time over here. The first comment, her first comment, because this a bitch. I'm gonna tell you, this a bitch. Because only bitches do this. This a bitch. This a bald head roach right here. You know what I mean? Her first comment was that, hold on, where that at? Her first comment was at 7:58. You know what I mean? Now, mind you, in a matter of 3 minutes, in a matter, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Oh man, boy, that is HPD, histrionic personality disorder, like a motherfucker. Oh man, yo. You gonna have to fix that, bro. You see, like I said, some of y'all got to go to therapy and lay on somebody's couch before you come to these channels, because these channels is not gonna fix the issues you have. You see, you coming to these channels for a quick fix to try to ruin somebody's life, man or woman. When you need to go lay on somebody's couch, then maybe come here and get some knowledge. but you definitely got to go lay on somebody's couch. You know what I mean? I don't know what's wrong with these people.
Succubus energy and modern women, they all have that Jezebel spirit, guys. So remember that, y'all. Remember that. Remember that. So beware of your energy. Protect your energy. That's all I'm saying.
I slide and go get him. So she like, I ain't telling you shit till you give me the motherfucking money you supposed to give me. So they start name calling again. They going back and forth and shit. So I realized, the nigga realized this my car. So I think he think like I'm a part of the shit. The way she like waiting outside the car. So the little boy kind of like realized what the hell going on. So he looked up from the videos and he realized his daddy car, pulled up right on the side of mine. So he looked at me and he like, oh, my daddy. So I'm like, well, your mama said to sit right here until she get done talking, and then she'll let you, talk to your daddy. So he started crying.
Yeah, because he said, Love Dorsey, man, you under the spell too, love. I know you know. And even love, your mama said, it's sad. It sickens me. But then they quick to talk about it take two to make a baby. All right, y'all. No more interruptions. We playing this shit straight through. I see y'all later. So now everybody gonna want to jump on the panel. Oh, drop the link. And I'm not dropping the link. I'm going to play it straight through, no interruptions. And if y'all want any smoke, I promise you, if you want any smoke, come back at 2:30. All right? And make sure you got your stocking cap on, you got the grease on your face, because it's going to get ugly. Beef with good bread later today, all right? Let the show play.
So now, I'm like, oh, hell no. So I let the window down. So when I let the window down, immediately the little boy.
Yo, these kids like they daddy. I don't give a fuck what you saying. These kids love their fathers, y'all. They love their fathers. They are biologically wired to they gonna protect their mother. And this the sad shit. The mother love that. The mother take pride in the fact that the kid is biologically wired to protect them, but they try to shelter the fact that the kid is also biologically wired to love their father. See, the kids are biologically wired to protect the mother because they know the mother is biologically wired to protect them. Us as men, we can never protect our children the way their mothers can, because we're not supposed to. We are designed to do a whole different we're designed to teach them. You know what I mean? No, salute to Lisa D for the $5 super chat. Now, I mean, we're going to get back to that, Lisa D. But women are designed to nurture the kids. They're designed to protect them and nurture them, right? This is how we breaking down protection. To protect and women, the way a female energy protect is lying and eating crab legs, all right? Because in manipulation, a woman's superpower, super gift from God is manipulation. All right. Our super strength from God is power and strength. We got strength, and that's not just pick things up and put things down, guys. I'm talking strength as in we should have the ability, a strong man, a real strong man that's not vibrating on weak and bitch tendencies. A real strong man have the ability to beat and overrule manipulation. That's why manipulation will always attract to that strong man, because it can't manipulate it. And that's where the challenge come in, because manipulation, female nature, will always try to manipulate that strength into what it want, and it won't. And it just, that what addicts it. Like me and Mrs. Goodbread, for example, right? The minute I go bitch mode is the minute she figured it out. Is the minute she figured out she figured it out. So as long as I stay masculine, she sees me as alpha, because she can't figure it out. She can't crack the code. And that's why I'm able to be in a 16-year relationship, no marriage, and we chill how we chill, we building, we happy. You know what I mean? She ain't a slave, I ain't a slave, we rocking how we rock, you know what I mean? Really, in real life, following the God's order, the matriarch. You know what I mean? We one of them couples that they don't talk about, they silent, you know what I mean? And keep in mind, I ain't come to YouTube leading in with that shit. You know what I mean? I sat here, paid my dues, worked it in, and then I realized that y'all see too much fake shit. Y'all see too much fake shit. Y'all see too much people that think they alpha, but they not really alpha. They get on these panels and they talk that dumb shit to y'all, and y'all suck it in because they very entertaining. But then they go home and super chat and they go cash apping bitches. They go simping on bitches. They go begging bitches for attention and shit. In fact, they only doing this shit for women attention. You know what I mean? Come on, guys. Like, that's why we here. That's why we come here. That's why I ask y'all to hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, share this video, because it's time that it's time that we let the Holy Spirit, a real nigga that ain't afraid to really tell y'all what it is, and give it up to the Holy Spirit, bro. This is the Holy Spirit working, yo, keeping it real. He asks us guys to live in our faith. He asks us to live in the truth. And that's what we finna do. Yo, let's see what the chat is saying right now, yo, before we get back to the warm-up video, y'all. Salute to y'all, man. Y'all see I be putting in that work, yo. Thanks for not getting annoyed with me. Lisa D, thanks, Lisa D, for the $5 super chat again. Lisa D said, have a blessed night, or I have to get back to work. LOL. No doubt, Lisa D. Don't definitely catch the playback. XL Pro, salute to you, my guy. Oh, man, we got my class favorites in the house tonight. My guy Zilla, always in the house right here. Yeah, mother play victim and pull sympathy card all the time. And it's designed. And it's crazy because then they have a bunch of us motherfucking hiding and guarding this shit, digging in her cat litter. You know what I mean? Because women are cats, men are dogs. Let's keep it real. You can't train no cat. Cats don't listen to you. You know what I mean? Cats hide they shit. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Dudes, dogs, they go outside, shit. Pee on the thing, boom. Side, right? We accountable. Women, they got to shit in the cat litter and cover their shit up and all that. And they got little cubs. They groom little cubs that get right in that cat litter and cover their shit for them. You know what I mean? That's bad behavior, guys. Salute to the one and only Supreme 10, one of my other class favorites. I have dealt with this with my cousin 2 weeks ago. Yo, why? Yo, it's a fact, right? Fact. His ex was with a new dude, and my cousin was with his new lady. And it went from bad to worse. And it be like that. Because remember, guys, the microchimerism. You know what I mean? When you bust inside of a female, bro, no condom, when you bust inside of a female, she retains that DNA. And it goes right to the brain, guys. And it programmed to the right microchimerism, guys. Look it up, guys. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna do all the work for y'all all the time. You gotta look these terms up, guys. You know what I mean? But it's definitely some shit with the baby mothers and the baby fathers. The baby fathers can always hit it. You know what I mean? Baby daddies can always hit it. Cheers, y'all. Cheers to the chat. Salute to the chat, y'all. Salute to the chat. Salute to the chat. Salute to the chat. Definitely. We're going to pour it up. We got the Henny in the crib. I know a lot of y'all fuck with the Douce. Salute to y'all that's popping the Douce. Y'all already know. We work hard. We play hard over here. We ain't victims. We work hard. We play hard. You know what I mean? Let's get it, guys. Let's get back to the video.
Pop his head out when he like daddy, so he opened the door and get out his daddy, get out the car. The daddy pick up the little boy. So now she is extremely pissed. So she stopped arguing with him and started cussing me the fuck out. Bitch, why the fuck you let the window down, man? Goddamn.
How many of y'all ever dealt with that, yo? When your man get mad at you because you ain't say nothing, or you see the girl, she gets mad at the girl because she let you get your kid. So now your baby mom's mad at the girl. She mad at the homegirl that she thought she ain't never really put her on to what was going on to begin with. You know what I mean? But you already know, like, all you gotta do is flex, and shorty giving it up. Come on, that's my seed. Like, that's one thing about it, y'all. Can't nobody tell you nothing. Don't let nobody step in the way of your child, bro. You gotta play dumb, bro. You gotta get dumb for your child. You have to almost act like as if that's your property too, bro. I always treat it my half, like that's what I used to tell myself, right? I used to program, I want my half. Fuck all that. You saw the same way they could fix their mouth and say, well, you nutted in it and you made it. I want my half because I nutted in it and I made it. So I stood on that, guys. Want your half, bro. Fuck all that shit. You got to want your half to where if she want to live this fake ass agenda narrative of I'm a single, she gonna pay you to leave her alone and let her go on and lie and eat crab legs like the rest of these dumb bitches. But she gonna pay you because you want your half. So unless she willing to pay you to stop wanting your half, you want your half. And whatever ring that she try to put you through, you jump through them motherfuckers like a motherfucker, bro. And that's how you gonna win, bro. That's how you gonna win, bro. That's how you gonna win. That's how she gonna leave you the fuck alone. Cause she gonna start looking stupid. You know what I mean? But he who sit there and go along to get along, you know what I mean, and cave into the gynocracy, it's gonna be a bumpy road, bro. You got to match energy. You got to shake all that be nice to woman shit. You got to realize, bro, they out to get you. The big three ain't LeBron and the Lakers, bro. Fuck that. Ain't the Nets. Fuck that. The big three is your moms, her moms. That's the big three you got to watch out for, bro. Because that's the ones that's going to twist you in there. Twist you in there because those are the ones that got the most to gain from your currency, from your financial situation, from your legacy, bro. Think about it. You think about it. And nowhere in there did I say you're a kid. Because ain't none of them thinking about your kid and generational wealth. Let's get it.
I told you, just let him sit in here real quick. This ain't even your motherfucking business. Like when I tell y'all she motherfucking snapping on me, she's snapping. So, I know that she like aggravated and agitated with him, and that's where all that's coming from. So, I ain't feeding into it. I'm telling her, girl, I'll talk to you when he pull off, because I ain't with all that arguing back and forth. So, she done like forgot about arguing with him, and she like extremely mad at me. So I done did my whole little close my eyes and count the 10 shit. Like,
because see, so many women, like I tell you, 75% of women are delusional, bro. And matter of fact, fuck delusional. They was delusional in 2019. Now they're hallucinating, bro. Look the definition of hallucinating up, bro. It's when you try to force a bad product on somebody to make them think and get mad at them because they don't want it. That's what it pretty much breaks down to in real life. They done made themselves into a horrible product, and then they're getting mad. They made themselves into a shit sandwich, and they mad because no real nigga of high value want to eat it, right? Nobody want that shit sandwich. We don't eat that. We don't eat that shit. Fuck out of here. We don't want that. And that's the problem.
Like, well, I'm not going to just snap. Like, I'm telling her, listen, let's deal with what you got to deal with him, and when he pull off, me and you will talk. So the dude, like, he like, man, what up, love, man? What you helping her hide my son? So now I'm like, both of these motherfuckers got the wrong shit going on. So I'm fucking looking at him and looking at her like, y'all got to be out y'all rabbit ass mind to even fuck with me with this shit. I'm looking at her like she got to be crazy because she know me. She know goddamn well I ain't condoning in no fuck shit like this. So he asking questions.
She must have didn't, love. They really people have really disconnected from who they really are in real life, and they expect you to give them credit and respect of their online character. They want you to respect their online character in real life, but their online character is not who they are in real life. It's crazy. This is what I mean, guys. Stop fucking with these good people, bro. Cause they be good people online, but they not real people in real life, bro. That's what the fuck I mean about real people and good people. The good people so busy trying to be good for the other good people that they fake. You know what I mean? And it's sad because the majority is sheep and they're programmed on that shit. These niggas is being phony with each other. And the funny shit is they calling the intelligent ones, they calling the emotionally intelligent ones weird. They're calling us crazy. They're sticking all the narratives that they fit clearly on the smart ones.
She's still cussing and shit at me. So listen, y'all. When I tell y'all I blacked the fuck out, I blacked out and cussed them both the fuck out. And not like on no name calling shit, but on some, y'all ought to be ashamed of y'all motherfucking self. So the daddy take the son and put the son in the back seat. So she's snapping on him like, give me my motherfucking son. Like, you ain't taking him nowhere. You don't get no money to help take care of him. So I just was like, both of y'all shut the fuck up. Both of y'all acting ignorant as fuck. First of all, you bitch, you done brought this little boy out and put him in my motherfucking car, got me helping hide him from his fucking daddy, like I'm a part of this fuckery, and you know that's not how the fuck I get down. You should have told me that's what the fuck you had going on, and I would have left and came back and got your ass after this shit was over with. And
Facts.
then to your fucking baby daddy, like you fucking pulling up, if you know you got money that you supposed to be giving her, just give her the fucking money so you can see your son.
And that's a fact, y'all. Y'all know y'all be having them bloodthirsty, hungry ass bitches, yo. Y'all know y'all be having them bitches, yo. Yo, when you know you got a bloodthirsty, hungry bitch, stop paying her. Let her take you to child support. When you got a bloodthirsty, hungry chick, let her take you, bro. Let her take you. You know what I mean? Stop paying, right? But hold your payments. What you would have been paying, keep that and make money orders out of that, right? You know what I mean? So that when y'all do go, you have that as a trail of what you've been paying. You know what I mean? And that's what it is going to be set as. And then you just forward give all those money orders that you had made and saved over. You ain't owe no arrears. You good. You good. And now all that random money, bloodthirsty shit stops. Now you can begin to build your generational wealth. You know what I mean? And your kids still get, and it's still documented that you pay for your child, whether it's good, whether it's enough or not. You pay for your child. You pay for your child. You responsible for your child. So anything else after that? How my dude Mr. Palmer say? Walmart, guys. Walmart.
Son, what the fuck do y'all got going on? And let me explain something to both of y'all. Him not helping you financially has nothing to do with him seeing his son. If the motherfucker ain't giving you money like he's supposed to help take care of your child, that's what the fuck child support for. Put that motherfucker on child support and stop standing out here arguing with him like it's a motherfucking low-key drug deal or some shit.
And remember, guys, that's what we want. When it's like that, when she have that mindset, that's what we want. Don't run from that. Fuck it. That's what we want, because now we have a set goal. Because without a set goal, remember, guys, we like rules, and we like, if you do this, you get that. We're pattern. We like rules. We like structure. We like order. That's why we're good at video games, because video games have a point system, guys. So we like point system, not give us something to go hard for. That's what we're designed. When you throw a dumb bitch in the middle of that, bro, it's a disaster. You're never going to get out of poverty, bro. Never. Because her eyes are going to always be bigger than her stomach, bro. She's never going to understand the focus you need to pay attention and to really drive and not give her attention. It take a lot of focus and on your purpose to get the fuck out of the slums, bro. To get the fuck out of to break the generational curse. And a dumb chick that's programmed to and under a generational curse, it's not gonna understand, bro. So you gotta make sure you vet your women. And I already tell you guys, mess with women that have a dad, bro. Mess with chicks that have a dad, had an older brother. You know what I mean? Mess with those type of chicks. If she don't have a father figure, she raised by a single mother, bro, it's over, bro. Don't mess with her, bro. You could slide and leave and slide out with the condom on, pants up, all that. Word up. Wait till you get to the car, bro. Wait till you get to the car. Wait till you get to the train. I don't give a fuck what you do. Unravel that shit. Throw that shit down in the train thing, in the tunnel. But make sure you zip it up and go with it on, bro. Fuck all that dumb shit. Niggas gotta get really militant. We gotta move militant now, yo. It's a war going on outside. No man is safe from. And it's real, because look at the niggas on the other end of this, man. Remember, I'm speaking for my niggas that want to know. It's a bunch of niggas out there that's already feminized, bro. They already touched them, bro. They already got touched. They got touched with the feminine touch. They got feminine touched, bro. It's a lot of them niggas out there, bro. Feminine touch niggas, bro. They not emotionally intelligent at all, yo. Sober, drunk, it wouldn't even matter. These niggas is so hooked and programmed and feminized and emasculated, yo. What's the word after what's the other word? They pass emasculated. They the next word under that. These niggas is really, really coochified, bro.
Where the money at? Where my son at? Both of y'all ignorant as fuck. And bro, if you got the money to give her, why the fuck is you stolen? Who cares if she trying to control the money situation? Give her the motherfucking money so you can see your goddamn son. Y'all got to stop that motherfucking fuckery. That's what the fuck's wrong with our motherfucking culture right now. You bitches so fucking divided. Y'all out here arguing and name calling like y'all motherfucking enemies and got a mutual child that you got the motherfucking.
That's why I said, guys, yo, get that feminine energy out of your system, because it's hard to deal with baby moms when it's very hard to deal with a baby mother when you worship your moms. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? And honoring and worshiping is two different things. A lot of y'all don't honor y'all moms, y'all worship their moms. And when you do that you make God jealous. So you, first of all, you start off on the wrong foot. Because I told you we got a jealous God, son. He ain't, for us as men, he don't want us worshiping no woman, Joe. And that's your mother included. And a lot of y'all fucked that whole thing up. Y'all fucked that whole package up, being desperate and being victims of your own lifestyle and your own mentality. And that's sad. But y'all could fix that. Y'all could change the laws of your mind and start to honor y'all moms like he asked y'all to. He ain't never say worship or praise your fucking mother. He said honor thy father and our mother. You know what I mean? But you guys make everything fucking complicated. And that's why I say, guys, yo, uncomplicate the common sense, man. It ain't hard, yo. See, a lot of people don't fuck with the real religion and don't fuck with the Bible because they don't know how to read. Let's keep it real. These dumb niggas don't know how to read, yo. Word up, yo. And it's all right. Say that. Be accountable. Be like, all right, fuck it. Somebody help me. Ask for help. No, niggas didn't stop learning. Niggas didn't forgot how to ask for help in our black community, in Black America. We have forgot how to ask for help. And that's the sad part. But we know how to ask for help when it comes to dumb shit. We know how to drag somebody into some dumb shit, though. We dead know how to drag a nigga into some dumb shit, but we don't know how to ask them to help us to win.
Fucking raised. They created child support for a reason. If a motherfucker sitting around, whether they got the money or they don't got the money, and they not fucking helping take care of their child financially, then yes, put their ass on child support. But it ain't your job to go around every day policing their motherfucking asses on bringing you some motherfucking money. Put them on child support and leave it the fuck alone. But on the contrary, him seeing his child has nothing to do with the money that he give you. Unless somebody is putting their child in physical, mental, or emotional danger, you don't have the right to keep their fucking kid from them. And let me tell both of y'all bitch asses something from a kid standpoint. When I was growing up, I remember plenty of motherfucking times when my mama asked my daddy for money and he didn't motherfucking have it. My daddy would tell her ass he don't got it and still tell her I'll be there on Saturday to pick my...
Yo, God bless my oldest daughter, and I'm about to do a video with her coming up soon. You know what I mean? She getting older now. She older now. She about 20 now and shit. Told you I'm an old head, man. I'm a 40-year-old. But God aged me nice. You know what I mean? But God bless her. Because honestly, everything Love's saying right here, I made sure I did. I made sure I stayed in there for her, man. I made sure I dumbed out. Like, and to this day, she know, yo, my daddy is fucking crazy. And he not no simp. And she know. To this day, you know what I mean? She know, man. She know what it is, man. And it's real, man. Appreciate you, Nera. Word. That was for her, y'all. Sorry, y'all. Let's get back to the program.
Our goddamn kids up. He never fucking left out of our lives. She never fucking tried to stop him from being in our motherfucking lives all behind no money. Your ass get put on child support if you don't do what you're supposed to.
Yo, true story. A lot of people get stopped. Yo, I ain't even gonna hold you because I got stopped. But you, yo, guys, it come a point in time, right? Let's stop playing, yo. You gotta jump out the monkey world because they will try. If they could puppeteer you, if they could pull your strings, they would, right? It come a point in time where you gotta look your baby mother in her eyes, bro. And you have to ask her like, yo, do you want me to be this child's father, bro? And whatever her answer is, that's you gotta be able to deal with that, bro. You know what I mean? And if she say no, it don't matter if she playing or she's still in the phase, that's what it is, bro. If she come around to it and the child come through, the child will come through. But you just say your prayers for the child, you know what I mean? And trust, the child is his own spirit. So these kids are not dumb, bro. These kids are not fucking dumb, bro. They're not us. They're not us. We might be weak and so mommy-fied and so coochie-driven, but these kids, this next generation, these what I don't know, I forgot what you call them. What you call them? What they not the zillennials? These zillennials, they not dumb, bro. You see how advanced we were from our parents. So these next batch is on to it, bro. Is you stupid? This next batch is on to it. So these bitches think they think they slick, but these kids is not dumb. These kids know they can't really rebel because that's who they live with. They know that, bro. They know that's who they live with. So when they get leverage and get a chance, they gonna make them feel it, bro. And in fact, they parents be feeling it. They parents be feeling it, and they be seeing who winning because no matter through all the bad shit they heard, when they look up and they see they father lit, and they father ain't never shitted on them, left them. The mother, she could be in her delusion all she want. She baking and she burnt inside, and she got a friend that'll remind her too. She got that one friend that's gonna always remind her. You know you done fucked up, right? Yeah.
To do financially by your kids, but that do not give the other parent the motherfucking rights to stop you from seeing your child. If he ain't putting his kid in motherfucking danger, why are you out here hiding this little boy from him? That shit don't make no motherfucking sense. That's the first black man that's ever supposed to show him love, and you hindering that shit behind what? A couple $100? It's not that fucking serious. Get that man his motherfucking son. And if you got money to give her, give it to her. It ain't her job to financially take care of the kid by her motherfucking self. All because you mad about her attitude or how much she asks you for money. If you know the little boy needs some shit, give it to her. Y'all need to stop acting that fucking ignorant, man. And then go to involve me in this shit and then try to cuss me out because I let the wonder down. Bitch, you out your motherfucking mind. I wish a bitch would have ever tried to hide me from my motherfucking daddy. Is you crazy? That's the first black man ever showed me love. And he ain't never left. Right? He had a bunch of money or no motherfucking money at all. He ain't never went no motherfucking well. To this day, my daddy do every fucking thing for me. When I was younger, he came.
Yes, that's my girl, Love, man. She always spitting them truths. She always spitting them bars. I see we got my brother OKL in the back in a joint right now.
We here.
What's up?
We here.
You heard what she said. You heard the one of the girls that I fuck with heavy. I fuck with Love heavy. You know what I mean?
No, I heard. I actually caught like the back end. First of all, I appreciate the panel. Shout out to the chat. I appreciate Mr. Goodbread. I caught a little bit of the back end. I kind of want to, like, I was listening to her, and I wanted to, like, kind of grab a little bit more so I can say what I wanted to say. So that's where I'm at with it right now.
Okay, no doubt. But we're gonna go on into the main event, what everybody came here for, because I bring a new audience to YouTube. I know I'm catching a lot of veteran YouTubers through the algorithms, but for the most part, a lot of my audience, they come from, you know what I mean? They come from the Jap, they come from Mr. Palmer, you know what I mean? We all under the same umbrella, you know what I mean? It's Couch Gang, it's the ministry, you know what I mean? We got the church, we got the church, we got the school, we got the court, we got that corner locked down. So, you know what I mean? I know I got mad new people that might not have seen or might not have heard of my girl Shazad Ali, you know what I mean? And I gotta give people their roses, because a lot of people talking points and a lot of people, you know what I mean, be praising people and they be putting their work, they really be throwing themselves off, and they put their entertainment in so many different people, and they don't understand. Everybody is saying the same thing, you know what I mean? But it originate from the OGs. It originate from the Malcolm X's, you know what I mean? Although, you know, I feel how I feel about him. I have my skepticals on the Martin Luther Kings and the Malcolm X. I have my, on all them dudes. They to me, those are black. Those dudes are individually their own. Black Lives Matter.
Facts. You talking shit, Mr. Goodbread.
You feel me? So you're not gonna bust me in my head.
That's the original Black Lives Matter. Okay.
The individual version of Black Lives Matter. I don't give a fuck, and I'm not that desperate enough to need a hero in my life. You know what I mean? My hero is God, the person that created me. That's my hero. I'm not desperate enough to want to follow anybody else. You know what I mean? But
hey, good, bro. You can hear me good? Am I good?
Yeah, you're good. Your background a little foggy, but you know what I mean? Shout out to
okay.
She definitely the queen, yo. She the queen of this shit, and we gonna get into it, bros. For those of y'all, some of y'all might have seen it. Some of y'all a lot of y'all that follow me, my hardcore ones might have not seen it. And I mean, y'all might have seen the old one. Because we definitely gonna check out the 1991 version. You know what I mean? Y'all might have seen the 80s version. You know what I mean? Because that's the more common and the more popular one. But in this one, she killed this, man. So I'm not even gonna try to interrupt her. So I'm gonna let her ride out. But okay, if you got a stopping point at any time you want to stop it, just tell me to stop it, bro. I'm gonna let you run the stoppages on this one, right, bro?
I got you.
All right, so let's get on in this, man. This is one of the most inspirational red pill videos I ever seen, man. No cap, man.
I would like to welcome you to the Black Man's Guide on Tour video. I have produced this video so that Black people.
Again, guys, this is for fair use. This is for educational purposes only. You know what I mean?
Fact.
This is for educational purposes only, guys. Fair use, y'all. Keep in mind. Federal law allows citizens to reproduce, distribute, or exhibit proportions of copywritten motion pictures, videotapes, or video discs under certain circumstances without authorization of the copyright holder. This is called fair use and is allowed for purposes, for circumstances, news, reportings, teachings, and parodies which doesn't infringe on copyright under 17 USC 107. Let's get it, guys.
Go.
People all over the country could sit back in the privacy of their own homes and find out what it is that I have been trying to say, what my message actually consists of, without the interruption of television talk shows, radio interviews, and newspaper book reviews. I would like you to try to be objective, try to hear what I'm trying to say, and enjoy it. I want you to find out about the lecture, the controversy, the truth, and the excitement of the Black Man's Guide to Understanding the Black Woman.
Look at me. I'm the Black man. Me and my woman are lost, traveling in a strange land. I'm having it hard, and my future looks bland. And no, I don't expect you to understand.
Hold on, yo, hold on. My guy Solo.
Bars.
Yo, Tolo, where you been at, man? We missed you, my guy. You everything good? You Gucci?
I'm doing bad for all to see, but all this universe belongs to me. and I plan to get on the right track as soon as I get my woman back.
Hold on. We gotta hit him with that one. My Godzilla
Hey, Dr. Marcus,
That's a
what a bar, man. What a fucking bar, man.
Hey, yo, he be having the bars, and he had bars in the night almost every class, bro.
No excuses, ladies. No excuses.
Y'all know the information. Y'all know what time it is.
Oh no, this the old days. Nah, fuck that.
Can't hide. Can't hide from the truth. The truth heals. Let's normalize that.
Do that.
But the point is that this sister has
Pause it real quick, good bro. Let's stop right there real quick.
just hit a grand slam.
Give me a pause real quick. Y'all seen all them newspaper articles, of the information that woman had from a strong, competent woman. We ain't talking about just men. Sorry for my background, y'all. But if y'all can hear me, you guys, Shahrazad Ali has been doing this work for the longest. Newspaper article after newspaper article, book after book, teaching after teaching, conference after conference. This is what you guys had during the 80s and the 70s. So what is your excuse for real? What did you guys pick for real? Just wanted to point it out.
Great point, bro. That's a great point.
And for my own personal self, I can say that since I've read this book, and I've read it 3 times in 2 days, okay, so I was doing some reading. And I'm not an Evelyn Wood speed reader either, okay? But the thing about it is made me so strong that even when, like they say in Star Trek, the shields are up. There's a part in the book that got me stirred up. It was the part of socializing with the white man. Okay, now let's hit a home run here, okay? When you go out with a black woman, you are supposed to take her to the water club, to what's that thing? Tavern on the Green, okay? Spend $200, $300, $400. So she can say to her girlfriend, yeah, he took me to this thing, he took me that thing. I really don't like him, but he just took me out. I had a good time, girl. All right? Yeah. When she goes out with the white guy will say, hey, look, baby, I ain't got no money. I don't think I can take you to his McDonald's. And the first thing she'll say, oh, he's a struggling artist. I can understand that. But brothers, you're a struggling artist too. I'm a struggling artist, okay? God consider you take it to the bottom. Let me tell you, like the Dice Man said, throw a burger down on throw, baby. All right? Because as I get older, I'm 35 years old now, and I don't have time for bullshit. Okay, I'm a single man out here. I'm a good man. Okay, good looking man. I ain't got no time for no collard green eating bitches talking about bullshit. Now I got a new girl. I hope this is some fun. I got a new girl. And I called her today and I said, look, I'm going up to see the brothers up at the Black Man's thing. We're talking about the book. She said, I don't know what you going up there for. I said, I'm going up there for training. Okay? Now, first of all, you call me now, Captain Kirk.
I have read the book from back to front. It confirmed everything that I've always known. I don't have any argument with the type of sister who's described in this book. After analyzing her nature deeply, I have come to realize that she is, the woman who is described in this book is evolutionarily superior to any other Black woman who has ever been created in America thus far, and this is why. The Black woman in America has a secret agenda that the Black man is not even aware of.
Stop it right there, Mr. Goodbread.
In slavery,
Stop it right there for me. I want every Black man to listen to everything they seeing. Look at that old film. Look at how long ago they talking about this. And you tell me that you don't feel the same energy today, right now. This ain't nothing new that we've been talking about as Black men. We just been silenced and we ain't been heard for the longest. Okay? I like what he just pointed out, Mr. Goodbread. He said that this was designed for the Black woman in America.
Yeah, they gonna speak. They gonna preach. We gonna get it in today. We gonna get it in.
No, they going in like they touching me. That's why I didn't even cut you off or stop you. You know, I'm usually like trying to stop you and explain shit, but I had to sit back and listen today. I'm looking at this and I'm like, yo, this man sound like a Black man in 2022. He don't sound like far-fetched from what we talk about all day and all night. Just wanted to point that out as well.
That's a fact. And Zilla, we gonna play the whole shit, bro. We gonna play the whole shit today. We gonna play the whole hour long. You know what I mean? That shit is dope. I think this is part 2. This is book 2. I gotta go over the whole joint though. That's my guy. He always throw that battery in my back, bro. Cause I'm gonna do my research. Make sure y'all check out that Will Smith video, that Will Smith slap video, y'all. That shit right there. Y'all ain't gonna see nothing like that. Nothing like that on the YouTube. Nothing like that
fucking
on
with
YouTube, yo. Absolutely.
No, I gotta check it out.
I put that work in.
I gotta go check that out for real. That was I'm not gonna say nothing, but y'all go check it out. Y'all let Mr. Goodbread know what y'all think about that one.
That's a fact.
That has yet to be produced because of what she went through. Being kidnapped from her children in Africa, her father, her mother, her people, raped, chained, stripped naked, bought and sold, watching her people, her baby snatched from her, sold from plantation to plantation, in many instances branded, in many instances forced to have sex with big white brutes when she was only 9 and 10 years old, has evolutionarily produced an individual that has never existed on earth before. She has made a pact with herself that never again will this happen. And in her designing and planning and scheming through 400 years of suffering under white people, she has developed a system to destroy this country that is so sophisticated that the Black man can't even see it.
First of all, I like to say, thank God Almighty for this sister for writing this book. For the simple reason, the impression I got from the book is this. She did not say it's all black women's fault, because you got a lot of bad black men. It's just that a lot of black women think that they're infallible, they're perfect, and that's not the case at all. I'm glad she points, and the thing about it, with this book, you ever notice it's only decent black men that face this kind of treatment from bad black women.
How can so many black women be hurt by this book, be so enraged over it, and there's no truth in it? If there's no truth, why are you so enraged? If you're not in it, you don't know nobody in it, what's all the excitement? If you write me a book and say,
And I always say that, like, yo, I think that was you that told me that shit one time, okay? If you throw a rock in the crowd, whoever yelled got hit.
Basically, let me give you the quote. If you throw a brick in a pack of dogs, the dog that got hit is going to yelp.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And they get triggered. They get triggered because it hit you to the bone. It hits you to the bone. You know what I mean? It brings you out of delusion. It fucks with your delusion. It goes against the delusion you want to put yourself in. And that's why it triggers you.
Right.
I saw a man with 4 heads walking down the street. Hey, I don't apply to nothing I know about. I don't even pick up the book. But now if it's a truth and it's touching you, and maybe it's uncovering you, or maybe it's giving your old man a chance to peep at you, then maybe you want to close that mouth up. Seem like to me the ones who's complaining are the most out of control women I have ever seen. And they say they're not out of control. You watch them watch how they attack their sister. I mean, some of them are sitting next red figure and sit right next to her like, well, I don't agree with you. Boy, like they ready, like somebody set them up there to jump on the sister. Now, why would you do things like that if it's not true? You're showing you out of control. You're showing you just like she described from page 1. The ones like that's from page 1 through the whole book.
I don't discuss my personal life a lot because of this project is so controversial, and I know that.
Yeah, and that's nothing. I don't gotta discuss my personal life. My personal life don't got a goddamn thing to do with the message. That's why y'all run around here hating Candace Owens, and not for nothing. Candace Owens need to be our first president, yo. She need to be because they're gonna make a female president soon. What y'all want? Y'all want the motherfucking Bruce Jenner? Y'all want Caitlyn Jenner? Y'all want Caitlyn Jenner to be the next president? That's what y'all want? Y'all fucking weird.
I don't want none of them.
Y'all fucking.
I don't want none of them, Goodbread. I don't want none of them. I don't want none of them.
I don't want none of them either. But I'm realistic, and I'm not a dumb nigga. So if you're gonna do that, I'd rather have Candace Owens there, leading the forefront, because her message been consistent. Her message been straight. And niggas is dumb. I don't know who taught niggas how to be dumb, you know what I mean? And worry about who a nigga fucking, and that means their message is no good. When they message is to make sure niggas don't be in the kitchen with aprons on. I don't know who taught these niggas how to be dumb class. Y'all know who taught them? My bad, I do too. They hell of a mother.
I damn sure don't know.
Hell of a mother. Hell of a mother.
I don't know. And this is like I can't stress it enough, man. This lady been talking throughout the whole time. Black women been they've been following the white women on their feminism, late 60s and early 70s. In case y'all want me to reference it, black women have been claiming they're independent. They don't need a man. Black women have been, doing things, such as, for instance, when we had an 80% rate of marriage, that was during the 60s, that was during the 50s, etc. That was when the men were men and boys were boys. When women adopted this bullshit gynocracy, now we start incorporating contracts into our marriages. Men didn't want that. Maybe a man wanted business, a contract in business, black man I'm speaking on, but he didn't want no contract with no motherfucking woman. He just wanted submission. Women and their push for that independence, they brought those contracts in. Okay,
Let me tell you what
they're
it is
the
too,
ones
bro.
that brought these.
You right. Okay. Matter of fact, go ahead.
Talk. Go ahead. Let me go ahead. Piggyback. No, go ahead. Let me piggyback.
Yo, these niggas, way too many dudes confuse building with a woman for letting a woman build them. No nigga should be letting a woman build them, bro. It's a different thing when you let a bitch get the pride and the angle of building you, putting you on, from y'all putting each other on. That's two different things, and niggas is confusing it, and the women confuse that the most. You know what I mean? Because if you give her,
they do.
Give her an inch, she'll take a yard. You know what I mean?
Oh, they definitely will. They definitely will.
Yo, Tolo is right.
I mean,
a virtuous woman is the treasure to a man, but she rare. She's 29%. She's 2 out of every 10. And yeah, this way niggas get fucked up. It's more women than men in this world. So it kind of gonna level out to where it's, you know what I mean, 50-50. But honestly, if we take it into totality, it's always gonna be 29% out of the whole 100. You know what I mean?
There we go.
We
The
can
mathematics don't lie.
We could shrink that because 10% of that is already taken, and you can't fuck them bitches. You not. You know what I mean? And they say hi to you and all that because they're just genuine. They genuinely have heart and they genuinely have love for black men. So they'll say hi to you, and a dumb nigga are mistaken for them as a choosing sign. You know what I mean? But no, that don't mean that. That just mean they have respect for a black man. So niggas is so used to these hood rat bitches and these 71% women that we start to put all women, all size shoes fit all, one size shoe fit all on all women. And that's where we fuck up. That's why over here we come to heal, bro. I don't give a fuck what any nigga taught you, bro. Erase that shit when you come in these doors, bro. When you come into school, bro, come into school to come with a point of view of I'm that nigga, bro. If you not trying to be that nigga, if that nigga intimidates you, if a nigga that's that nigga intimidates you, don't come through these doors. Cause I'm trying to make everybody confident to where everybody, all my good breads feel and know they that nigga. And it's true. And if you're a good bread shorty, you know you that bitch. Because you know how to keep it quiet. You know how to shut the fuck up.
Good bread.
Yep.
Let me translate it for the red pill community that's gonna try to like throw rocks. All he's saying is he want you to be the best version of yourself, all right? In case you don't want to confuse what he's saying, you know, that's what he's saying. I don't like being around people who can't help me and who are like weaker than me. I'm going to help you. I'm going to give you pointers, but I'm gonna just keep it real. I don't like being around people like that. And I say that to say this. That does not help me be the best version of myself. Mr. Goodbread just displayed, what he's saying. He wants people to be the best version of themselves. Don't get it twisted. Don't complicate the common sense. We just want people to elevate to their masculine energy.
And
you don't got to call yourself an alpha. You don't have to. You do the extra red pill stuff. We just want y'all to just elevate. That's simple.
That's a fact, bro. You don't have to identify with no title. You know what I mean? I know in the beginning, the titles is gonna make you uncomfortable because when you start to see the titles, you're gonna know what you're not. So you don't gotta begin with the title, but you're gonna grow into knowing what you are, and that's all we here to do, bro. And we here to give you the truth. You know what I mean? Not so much entertain you. I'm gonna entertain you because I'm a swaggy nigga and I just got that charisma. And at the end of the day, I'm gonna grow on you. You see, this is the thing with me. The first time you hear me, I'm gonna annoy the shit out you because you're gonna be like, that nigga think he all that. Facts though, facts. You're gonna be like, that nigga think he all that. But it ain't. Then the second time though, but I'm gonna leave something. I'm gonna leave something in your brain. even though you think that I think that I'm all that, I'm gonna leave something in your brain that draw you back. And when you come back, that's when you gonna realize, like, yo, the nigga just a dope nigga. The nigga just a dope nigga. And the nigga a real nigga. Unlike all these other niggas I'm subscribed to that sell a good game, this nigga really got all that shit they be talking about. This nigga got a dope bitch that let him rock out. Like, matter of fact, his shorty jumped on the panel with him and talk that shit. Like, he talked that shit in front of his shorty. Like, so you see that aspect. Then you see how I rock with niggas. Like, I really push niggas, bro. I put in that work, bro. Y'all see my consistency. So that's all I be trying to show y'all. Because niggas like me, we don't get shine. All they want to show
Not
y'all
for
niggas
Goodbread.
is the simp niggas.
Not for nothing, bro. Like when me and you linked up, it had nothing to, like I'm gonna keep it real. I didn't go through that stage that you talking about where it's like I didn't like you or I was like, yo, what's going on with this guy? I recognize you off gate. And I guess it's because I'm the same type of way. I'm a very direct type of dude. I do not like being around people that are not themselves. And you know what I'm saying, Goodbread? You were yourself, and I locked in with you because of that. And bro, you ain't even gotta say it, man. You ain't even gotta say it.
You right though, you know what I mean? You know what it was? It's because I was on Jessica X show yesterday, and I brought my every time. And one thing about me, bro, and y'all check my history, bro. Check my features, bro. The same shit I kick over here to y'all, and I try to get y'all, put y'all onto, is the same shit I go on everybody's panel. I don't give a fuck if it's Minister Jack. I don't give a fuck if it's Jessica X. When I come on their show, bro, I'm coming on there with the biblical red pill truth, yo. I'm coming on there connecting how this shit is a biblical war. This is a spiritual war, bro. And if you fuck with them instructions, you could be ahead of the game. I don't give a fuck who don't like that. I don't care. Like, I really don't be caring. And niggas chats be looking all crazy. They be like, hey, he come with that God shit. Hey, he come with that God shit. You know what I mean? Niggas is really dumb. I don't know who taught them how to be dumb, class, but them niggas is dumb, son. Word. Absolutely stupid, yo. But like I said, and God know it, not all of us is gonna be emotionally intelligent. Not all of us is gonna break the generational curse, because some of us is just used and so programmed to being programmed that it's ridiculous, yo.
You called it.
That people are looking for ways to try to criticize me because they think that as a result of writing the Black Man's Guide to Understanding Black Women, that I'm trying to set myself up as being the perfect model, and that I'm telling everyone, you know, well, I have it all straightened out, you should listen to me. I wouldn't have any.
And I'm not saying that. I don't give a fuck about all that. Because y'all see,
Right.
I pop the bottle, I pop Henny, I listen to rap music, I do rap music, I fuck with niggas that do rap music, I engage sometimes in stupidity, you know what I mean? But I'm accountable for my karma, and I'm accountable for my sin, and I'm going to pay my sin. I'm going to look my sin in the face and be like, God, I know I owe it, and I'm going to do it. And what happens?
And
You're going to do that.
And I love that comment she made, including what you do all the time. Show people who you are. Because people tend to do this. Oh, what are you doing? What are facts at? What is this and that? Like, you will have literally somebody who's not living correctly, who's not on point, and you're trying to give them a conducive message. But because you gave them that conducive message, they try to find a fault in your life. Mr. Goodbread be smoking, or he be drinking. Like, he can't talk to me. But what he said was the truth, though. That's why I like her message and what she just broke down just now. We living in a day and age where people got to put that shit aside and look at who's being real with you. Loyalty is mostly what we need to look at. You and somebody who is willing to sacrifice a message, even though somebody's going to criticize them. You got to listen to them sometimes. I really love what she just said just now.
That's a whole
I really
fact,
love
okay?
it.
I like how you spell though, okay? I want to give you your roses too, bro, because like if y'all notice, guys, I only fuck with real niggas, B. At the school, y'all see me, I don't pull up at the school with no lanes. I don't deliver no lanes for y'all, yo. We gonna pull up with Jap soon, son. But I told Jap I wasn't ready yet, you know what I mean? Because Jap audience, he got a different type audience for, well, I gotta come with something creative, you know what I mean? It's all about talent, and that's what niggas lack. Niggas be so thirsty nowadays that they'd have took the bait, they'd have jumped on that, like, oh yeah, I'm coming to the church. Like, nah, bro, if I ain't gonna come and deliver, then I'm not gonna come, you know what I mean?
That's a fact.
So word, I can't wait, yo. I got something juicy though. I got something fire coming, it's cooking, and you know what I mean? But absolutely though, I only fuck with the real, and that's why I fuck with you, okay, man. So I'm gonna give you your roses, but I like the way you spell, bro.
Appreciate you, brother.
Any reason to come out here and go through this kind of abuse and attack that I have to go through in order to try to reunite the black man and the black woman in America based on somebody else's appeal or suggestion or anything else. This is a painful process, but the digestive process is threefold. You have to first take the medicine in. You have to swallow it and let the nutrients go throughout the system, and then you have to have elimination. So we're in the process of eliminations, and my lectures are a major success because we address those things. We get that pain out, and we deal with the fact that our man has been hurting. Certainly we are hurting, and we're all in pain, but we have to come back together on that issue and try to work it out. I don't like the picture in the book. It's an ugly picture, but we have an ugly problem that we have been turned into as a result of living here in white America. Many of us do not have
Yo, we got my guy the car in the house.
Okay then.
What's up, man? Salute, y'all.
Knowledge or information and education that can benefit the larger community. What I'm saying is that we have mixed up our priorities. We cannot go outside the home and correct it until we correct the problems we have inside the home. So our being out of control is that we have refused to allow and accept the black man to give us any direction on anything we're doing, just like the black man's failure and his impotence to function in this society. That's not innate. This is something that has been bred into us since we have come to this country.
That's a fact. You think niggas wanna have to sell drugs? Niggas don't wanna have to sell drugs, bro.
All right.
Niggas got our fucking one arm tied behind our back. Like, let's stop playing like niggas wasn't born into soil that was not conducive to us growing into a grown tree, bro. Like, and this is the shit. This is why I will slap the shit out of a nigga that man, I would slap the shit out of a nigga that sit there and protect his moms as if she taught him how to grow into a tree. You know what I mean? When she ain't teach nigga how to grow into a tree if he ain't have a dad, bro. I don't care what nobody say, bro.
And I like what she said. She said that the way that, a lot of black women are complaining about black men. Oh, he's a bum, which he might not even be a bum. She just has a hypergamous nature, and she just doesn't want to deal with a certain level of man due to her options. But we ain't gonna get into that. I like how she broke it down. There's a lot of complaints where, oh, black men are this, black men are that. They're pookies. They only want to grow up in the hood, etc. That's not in our innate nature, meaning we didn't grow up to do that.
Yeah,
all right?
And it's not our fault y'all bitches is too fast. It's not our fault that y'all bitches is fucking at 14 years old. At 14 years old, we can't keep up with y'all bitches. We ain't getting jobs at 14 years old as men. They ain't hiring us really until we're 18 years old. If y'all bitches is fucking at 14, 15, 16 years old and asking for dollars. Cause y'all y'all need dollars.
Exactly. You're like, right. So stop talking about how black men are this and black men are that when that's not in our innate nature. Like she said, that's been propagated and programmed through feminism, through 73% of you women today that raise black boys, through the systematic racism that we talk about. It's a lot of components that we can factor in when we're talking about the men that these women are choosing. One of the main components, Mr. Goodbread, is that is a minority of black men. But most of these women are choosing these men, and they're blaming a whole of black men. They're blaming the whole race of black men for a less than 30% of a black man that they look for.
That's a fact. And to piggyback off of that, they're blaming a whole of black men that their mother's friend raised.
There we go. There we go.
You know what I mean? So how dumb is that? Your
There we
mother's
go.
friend raised those kids that you're sitting there bashing and saying ain't worth shit. But your mother sat there and entertained his mother. God knows what your mother created and set out into the world. Because we saw in the video that I did about generational curse, we saw that how two stupid individuals, two stupid great-great-grandparents could set out for 75 people in the 5th generation. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it, okay?
Let's talk about it. What you talking about?
What we need to do now is to recognize, where we are. And for us sisters, not to fight me if you are not guilty of the things that I charge in my book. I need you to get on my side and to help me raise these other sisters. That message remains the same, and it's a problem that we need to solve, and I don't back down off of the truth. A family is like a nation, and in every nation, you must have one head of the government that the rest of the people in that nation cooperate with in order to be successful. And if not, you have anarchy. And that's what we have now in our black homes, because the man has been displaced. And we have devalued the importance of the black man in the home in order to save the black family. It can't be done with just black women and us being pumped up to think that we are the strongest, and we are strong.
The Black Man's Guide to Understanding the Black Woman. The #1 bestseller of 1990 is the most talked about, the most popular, and the most written about book Black America has ever seen. Newspapers across the country had a field day. Every editor, every publication, and every writer eagerly sunk their teeth into the meatiest topic they had ever encountered. Personal relationship problems of black men and black women. The Black Man's Guide is discussed from the pulpit, debated in seminars, examined in college, and argued about on street corners. Never in African American history has a document surfaced that forces every black person to look outward and inward. Reactions run the gamut from praise and gratitude to hostility and outrage. The educated bulk at its lack of scholarship and standard documentation, while the general masses of the people say they are grateful for its straight talk and uncomplicated descriptions of what slavery has done to black women in America. Whatever the reaction, whatever the opinion, it is clear to every Negro, black, or African American that Shahrazad Ali is the black man's new champion. This woman is on a mission. Her strength, her guts, and her unstoppable energy to single-handedly defend and uplift black men has never been witnessed before on this continent. Black men report that the book has re-energized them to become better husbands and fathers, and has given them a new sense of worth.
Yo, guys, make sure y'all hit that like button. And those of you that's new, that's coming over through the algorithms because of the tags in the description, hit the subscribe button for me, guys. And also hit the like button, you know what I mean? And my day ones, share this one, because I'm locked up. I'm locked in Facebook jail. So if you're coming over from Facebook, share this string and tag me in it. You know what I mean? Share the link and tag me in it so it could be on my timeline, y'all. But we finna get into it, guys. Like, this is one of my videos that if you follow me from day one, I did it. But back when I didn't have the technology to do it, you know what I mean? I did it all. You know how I do, guys. Perfect. Done is better than perfect. So I'm going to get it done. But this one is going to be better. Like, you ain't going to find the video that I originally did no more, because now that I did this one, it's over for those. You know what I mean? But hit that like button, guys, and hit that subscribe button for me, guys. And keep in mind, guys, that when this video go off, we're gonna go swing over. I'm gonna be personally over on the OK Let's Talk About It channel. OK Let's Talk About It channel. I'm gonna be over there breaking down some modern woman shit. So y'all know how I do. So we're gonna go right on over there right after this video, guys. All right.
Brotherhood with each other.
Hold on, pause it real quick, Mr. Goodbread.
Let's meet the little tornado who saw.
Pause it real quick. You know I'm the dean. It wouldn't be fair if I don't give him more context. Guys, we are going to be on OK Let's Talk TV. Mr. Goodbread, we going live? We going live, right?
You tell me, that's your TV.
Say less. So we finna be going live, and we're gonna be reviewing an interview that I did with a modern woman, okay? And as y'all know, some of y'all, I do End of Field Thursdays every Thursday. This one is a special Thursday. I wanted Mr. Goodbread to be a part of it. Me and him are going to be looking at an interview that I did with a modern woman. Very delusional, delusional level on 9,000. So believe me when I say this, it's going to be a very informative time. I plan on doing it at 12, in between 12 and 12:30. Okay, guys, because I want to make sure I get everything right and together for y'all. So let's continue with the video. I didn't want to, interrupt y'all.
Yo, and you right, Tolo. They do stay shouting me out. Yo, you already know. Real recognize real. And like I said, I'm just blessed to just be in there and just them. They my mentors, bro. They my mentors. I just study them. I tell y'all niggas, stop hating on niggas and start studying niggas, bro. You know what I mean? And that's what I do right now. And they take me in and they treat me like they little brother, bro. No lie. With open arms. You know what I mean? So they not one of them keeping ass old niggas that don't want to see a new nigga win. They not one of those type niggas. So I respect them and I salute to them, bro. No lie. And that's no dick riding. That's none of that. Because you know what I mean? Niggas nowadays think everything dick riding when it's networking. God want us to do that. He don't want us to bear false witness. He don't want us to live in falsehood and envy and jealousy of our brothers, bro. He want us to connect and communicate. That's how he wanted us to do it in the begin with. So that's what I do. That's what I do for my brothers. Oh yeah, my nigga Tolo throwing the battery on my back along with my man Zilla the God. You know what I mean? Anthony Spade, you already know. If you don't notice, bro, me and Mrs. Goodbread, we already got our own section that we do every Wednesday. Every Wednesday we got the video with me, her, Anthony Spade. We lit. Like Anthony Spade he's my mentor, bro. He my mentor, bro. He my mentor. He already know. He gonna watch this video and he already know. Salute to him. Salute to him.
That man his flowers.
Right. I give everybody they flowers because I put in the work. This is why they fuck with me, though. Don't think niggas just fuck with me because I'll be sitting there begging and acting like a fan to them. I don't act like fans to these niggas, bro. I just put in the work and I show the value. I show the work that I can put in. And that's why they fuck with me, yo.
Right. That's why I fuck with you.
That's what's up. Okay, man. Thanks, man. You's a blessing in disguise. Because I tell you, I don't like to be the smartest nigga in the room. So you was a very smart nigga, son. So I don't.
Dean in the building.
I like to touch up with smart brothers so I can grow.
The dean is in the building, man. I got you, brother.
My brothers and sisters, let us welcome Sister Shahrazad Ali.
Good afternoon. Hi, Assalamu alaikum. I'd like to certainly thank Dr. Johnson and the National Association of Conscious Black Women for having the courage to invite me here. I think that most
Gloria Miller, you must be new over here, Gloria Miller. You said 2,000 calories per meal make black wives fatter. You don't look like a black woman in your profile.
Right. So
I'm not
there you
gonna
go.
appreciate that comment from you.
Mind your business if you're gonna do that. Like that's more so like you're taking shots. If you know what I'm saying, like we don't do that over here.
All right, hold on. I'm gonna need you to, cause I don't like to assume. You know what I mean? Cause you make
Do
an
we need to
ass.
take her in the back? Do we need to take her to the back?
No. Hold on. Before I'm gonna give her an opportunity. Before I take her in the back, I'm gonna give her an opportunity to explain that. You know how I could deal with women. You know, every Monday, Gloria Miller, we have women. We have women on the panel, and they're not 71% women, but even if they was, because we have had some 71% women at times, and they was all submissive. So if you wanna, the link is in there, Gloria Miller. If you wanna join the live and explain 2,000 calories per meal make Black women's fatter, why would you put that there?
Come through, bring the smoke. Bring the smoke.
You don't look like a Black woman. Cause you know what I mean? You gotta understand, like, the Pookie tendencies in me is still there. Bitch. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. Like, I know I don't play. Like you I don't got time for that. We don't got time for shit like this, bro. You use a demon. Use a demon. And they sent you to distract the people from learning. You see, that's the time that's the type of time they operate on. So we know you're tight. All right, but we're gonna get back to the video. We're not gonna give you the attention that you begged for. You know what I mean?
Yeah, fuck it. Let's keep moving.
Facts. If anybody in the chat that got the wrench, if she say anything else derogatory, not even if she disagreed, that's okay. She disagreed. But if she say anything else out of left field, like if she really got blonde hair and piercings,
she looked like a mulatto. I looked at it. I looked at her shit. She looked mulatto.
Right.
She looked mulatto. She looked like a mixed woman or some shit like that.
Word. Then we gonna interrupt to see Miss Goodbread not here right now. She on the field. So I can't bring
Let's keep it moving. Let's keep it moving, man. Fuck them. Fuck them, man. Let's keep it moving, man.
Most of you have heard, read, or seen something about my book around the country. I've been on a national tour for 12 months. And I'm doing the lecture tour to reach a lot of our people who perhaps got the wrong understanding from television. Television shows are designed in a certain way by the producers of those shows to exploit whatever the idea is that's being presented so as to get high ratings. So they have kind of had me back against the wall. And so I'm doing the lecture tour so that I could go around and perhaps give our people a little relief, because so many things have been taken out of context and it has created a lot of confusion. My position is that the Black woman's disrespect and rebellion against the leadership and the authority of the Black man is a direct cause of the breakdown in our Black family structure. Now, of course, there are many Black people who consider those fighting words, because as Black women, we have never been subject to the kind of examination that our men have been subject to since we have been here. We have been somewhat protected and shielded from any kind of critiquing about our personal behavior, whereas our men have always been up for examination. The book is not an attack on Black women. I have never said that all Black women do everything that I list in my book. None of us have lived long enough to do everything.
This woman is a goddess. She right, yo. What up, Solo? What up, my guy? We missed you, yo.
Peace and love, Professor, man. Yeah,
Solo in the fucking building.
Right.
What's up, man? What's up?
We're going to introduce you real quick. Let me get this off. Yo, she's talking about the difference between the 29% women and the 71% women, guys.
Right.
Remember, that makes the whole 100%.
All is, man, like a cornfield, nigga.
Is fucked up.
Right, and then notice how, she get the same pushback from Black women that Black men get this. For instance, like when I get the same pushback from Black women whether I'm in a relationship, whether I'm online trying to break down some shit about non-conducive relationships, whether I'm breaking down statistics on how women are, black women are predominantly, say, like, I get the same exact pushback.
Truth is gonna, you're gonna truth is like, it's like a hot potato. God, we confirm that.
Brother, you breaking up. You breaking up, brother. You breaking up.
Yeah, you breaking up, Cholo. I'm gonna have to let you go.
Hold on.
I don't want to exit.
Oh shit. Hold on. My bad.
Yeah, you breaking up, man.
Go out and come back in, Cholo. Go out and come back
Yo.
in. You heard, Cholo? Go out and come back in.
No, yeah, go ahead and get him out of there, and then just put him in the waiting room. Tell him get it right.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I get the same exact pushback, Mr. Goodbread. I get the same exact pushback from black women, and it's funny to me that what she's going through is what we're going through right now. That tells me that there's a certain two things. Number one, women haven't learned the message, or number two, they are the enemies of this particular message.
Facts. They are the
one or the two
of this message. They're the enemies, because all the queen is saying is the God's order. She's putting the God's order out there. Everybody is defending God's order, the patriarch, because that's the way it's designed for. Remember, these modern women are rocking on rules that was designed for submissive women. Just in case they lose their man, because they're submissive. If they lose their man, they needed assistance. These bitches have turned themselves into masculine monsters, and they're rocking on submissive women rules. That's a problem. The rules need to change. That's where it's at. That's where we stand at.
And the thing is, men need to make the rules now, because we see the results of when women make the rules. Look at what we're going through.
Problem is, it's a feminist society right now. Everybody is the majority, not everybody. Sorry, not everybody. The majority is operating on feelings and how they feel. And feelings are not facts. Feelings ain't never been facts.
You called it.
And I list in the book, but most of us do some of the things that I've listed in my book. And I do say that it is not because of generalizations that we are all victimized by some of the negative patterns of behavior in the book, but the book just represents our collective contribution. This is some of everything that we have done or that we do daily that contributes to the breakup of our relationship, the destruction of our man, and the failure of our children to be able to function. They did not tell us that all of that being my own person and I'm independent would lead to separation, loneliness, celibacy, and lesbianism. They didn't tell us that if you give up the man, you're going to take one of these things and it's worse and it will destroy your nation. They didn't give us that information. They made us think that it was some kind of glorified position to brag about the fact that I got my own job, my own credit card, my own car, so I don't need no man. I don't even know how we got that mixed up. Ain't none of that got nothing to do with being with no man.
Feminism.
Right.
Pause it right there. Pause it right there.
Relationship problems that nobody has been able to address.
Feminism, independence. I don't need a man. He has hypergamy, etc., etc. Okay. See, during the late 60s and early 70s, black men actually started rising, and unemployment for black men was decreasing. So we started doing better, but because women adopted feminism, started becoming independent, started getting insurance, started putting men on child support, etc., because these are their tools. These are the tools for them to say, I'm strong and I'm independent and I don't need a man. This is the modern woman's tool to say, I made it, or whatever the case may be. So what she's breaking down right now is, even though a man is conducive for you, you don't even need him. You don't need him, because society gave you so much avenues to remove the man, and it tricked you. It tricked you out of your motherfucking drawers. It tricked you to a point where you literally don't need a man. Okay? So she's breaking this down. Where are we now today? We're in 2022. We got women who are adopting the same tool, the same medicine, the same seed that was planted in 1970, late 60s, but it grew into a tree. Now we got women that literally don't need a man, but they want a man to be their slaves. So we're looking at a whole reverse of roles now.
Yo, okay. Can you read this verse for me, bro? Because this verse is all
Put it up.
And you know how we
Put it
do.
up. So we got this. Okay, all right. We got Matthew 4:4. Okay, guys. It says, "But he answered, it is written, man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that comes from the mouth of God."
Exactly. And that's how I read it, guys. Fuck that money shit. Y'all be worrying about money too much. It ain't about money. It's about the teachings of God. It's about knowing what's in them instructions, bro. It's about having a pure heart, a pure mind, and a pure soul, bro.
Okay.
And that's how you gain your peace, bro. And that's what's successful. It ain't about bread. You heard what he said, but he answered. It is written, and it's in the book. I didn't just magically. I'm not.
Matthew 4:4.
I'm a dumb nigga, my nigga. I don't pronounce everything right. Y'all see it. I don't pronounce shit right. I be off and all of that. I be off, my grammar not correct. But it ain't about. But he answered. It is written. He shall not live by bread alone. You know what I mean? When he say live by bread alone, he's not just dubbing bread. He's not saying bread is not important. He's just saying you can't live, you can't call yourself successful if you got bread alone.
Right.
Bread alone. But by every word that comes from my mouth, his words is his teachings, guys. And that's
and
what
I like that.
about.
And I like that. That's not to cut you off, good brother, but I like that. That's why you know, a man should get instruction. And who is the instructor? His father. Or the instructor, his father, or just the masculine example he has around him. A woman's instructor is usually her father or her husband. Everybody else outside of that just wants to have sex with you. So what does that do? It gives you a hypergamous nature. I'm connecting it, Mr. Goodbread.
That's it.
God tells us not to live by bread alone. Today, these women only live by that because they don't have instructors.
Nope.
73% of them are born out of wedlock.
It's a fact.
And then even when they come out of that, how they grow up is not conducive for a husband. So now you don't have a father and you don't even want a husband. So now what do we hear? They chasing the bag. I can't make it up, guys. I can't make it up.
Can't make it
They
up.
want they want to chase. I can't make it up, guys.
It's in the book.
They want to chase the fucking bag.
Yeah, bro, we showing them the proof. Like that's what the good breads know what it is over here. Bro.
They want to look good bread. They want to chase the bag. They want to get this money. And then what do they say? A man has to be worthy and has to make them submit.
Right.
So let's go put that verse back up. Bring that verse back up, good bread. Because I need them to understand this. This is why y'all need a man to teach y'all. Y'all would understand this. It says, but he answered, it is written, man shall not live by bread alone. Woman shall not live by bread alone either. All that independent, strong, I don't need a man because I got my own money and I can take care of myself. You're going to end up miserable. And I'm like, I don't want to draw off, but I'm just trying to show you women why you need a man of God to be up under, because the same lessons we learn, you need to learn too. You just can't learn them how we learn it. You have to learn it from our examples. So again, man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that comes from the mouth of God. So you women that's going around talking about y'all strong, independent, y'all got your own money, y'all don't need a man because, okay, let's say a man is a cheater, etc., etc. I don't need him. I can just get my own money. Oh yeah, I got a baby by him. Don't worry about it. I'm going to live by bread alone. I'm going to put him on child support. Hence, I'm just going to turn him to a dollar sign. And I'm going to also strip, and I'm going to also go on OnlyFans. And then I'm going to go online and I'm going to brag about how I take care of my child. All of that is living by bread alone. Need I say more?
Nope. Nope. I wish I had your sound effect. Nope. Yo, let's get to this one, yo. John 21:25. You got it, okay?
I got you. John 21, verse 25. Now there are also many other things that Jesus did, or Christ. I like to call him Christ. I don't like to use the word Jesus, but we'll get into that later.
Right.
Now there are also many other things that Jesus did. Were every one of them to be written, I suppose that the world itself could not contain the books that would be written. I'm gonna read that one more time.
Get it.
Want to read it verbatim real quick?
Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's eat. Let's eat.
Now there are also, okay, guys, there are also many other things that Christ did. Were every one of them to be written, I suppose that the world itself could not contain the books that would be written. Did that go over your head? Good friend, did that go over their head?
That went over their head because I don't know who taught them how to be dumb. But I told them about not reading this book. But I
Did
told
that
them
go
also,
over their head?
but it went over them niggas that came into the school tonight that came to detract from what we Goodbreads know. Because the Goodbreads know. Goodbreads know this shit. Goodbreads already know what time it is.
It's like when somebody right. It's almost like, oh, you think you know everything? You think you like somebody trying to give you schooling, right, Mr. Goodbread? You trying to tell somebody about, okay, the red pill community, don't get too sucked in because there's a lot of incels or there's a lot of people that's trying to get your money. Oh, you think you know everything? People try to gouge into, damn, he got to be perfect. He got to be the 100% perfect. I don't care that I don't care that he gave me a good message. I'm trying to find something wrong with him. I'm trying to find something that I don't like about him real quick. That's what I'm gonna attack. Let me read that verse again in case y'all kind of caught up to the context. Now there are also many other things that Jesus did. Christ did. Okay? We're gonna stop right there. Christ did plenty of things that people can't even write about. Okay? Great things. Were every one of them to be written? Meaning, do we always got to talk about what we do that's good? Goodbread, you done gave me money before. You done gave me money, and I gave it back to you tenfold. Did we brag about that?
No.
Do we got to talk about that?
No.
Do we have to tell the people, me and Mr. Goodbread did real nigga shit already before? We don't have to talk about that.
Never that.
Okay? I suppose that the world itself could not contain the books that would be written. The world don't understand real nigga shit sometimes.
Yes.
You don't have to share it.
You don't have to share it. And I look at it as, listen, guys, the Bible is real. This is, to me, this is letting you know that there's a book out there that'll set you free from the mental slavery, bro, that everybody under. Remember, this shit all linked back to the Moses 10 Commandments story.
Right.
How the Pharaoh had everybody as slaves, bro. The Pharaoh had everybody as slaves. It's a mental slavery, guys. I tell you, okay, read this for me, man. Because this is it. This is
Get in there. Let's do it.
Hold on, let me move that. Let me move brother XL Pro. I told
my bad, XL. We gotta move you aside real quick, XL. My bad, but let's get into it.
My bad, XL. My bad, brother.
Let's get in, Mr. Goodbread. Mental slavery is the worst form of slavery. It gives you the illusion of freedom, makes you trust, love, and defend your oppressor while making an enemy of those who are trying to free you and open your eyes.
Ain't that what they doing right now? The people that's telling them the truth, like myself, that's giving them knowledge that they can take and run a fucking 100-yard dash with it and score a touchdown with it. They killing us because it goes against their stupidity. They're already slaves of a lifestyle.
Okay. And just a small example, motherfucker listen to you and listen to it. They'll listen to somebody who don't have a conducive message and be like, okay, yeah, you're right. But they'll come on to Mr. Goodbread's panel and be like, yo, can you give me the link to that information? You need to prove yourself. You need to show me where you got that from.
And that's a fact.
They don't do that to the people that's not giving them conducive messages.
Right. Or they're strength with you with old information, with old ideologies, because they stuck on the internet and they stuck on taking in information they heard and they not really living life. They don't got bitches, they ain't in the street. You know what I mean? And that's not to down anybody. Y'all know that. Y'all know I'm over here to help y'all. So when I get charismatic, that's not to down anybody. That's to prove that statement. That's me proving the statement that I'm making right now. You know what I mean?
No sir. No
Dress
sir.
us on because everybody wants to pretend that this is not going on.
Good break. Get the
over 60% of our women are single.
No, you got the mental slavery thing on the screen. You got to take that off real quick for the people.
Right. Good looking, bro.
For sure, brother.
Widows, separated, or divorced. They don't have a man. I just came out of Florida and they got a housing complex that the Urban League built, which is a black organization that is for women and children only. They say they don't allow any men in there. I didn't have time to deal with it, but I talked about them real bad. That's the silliest program I've ever heard of. You know them women that had men if they got a bunch of children. They need fathers. They need protection. We hear about the drug problem that we have in our projects across the country. It's one of the major places that we have a drug problem. You know, we talk about the great strength that we have as Black women. Well, the welfare department don't rent government apartments to single Black men. Those apartments belong to Black women who are allowing this to go on in their home.
Huge facts.
We have not looked at what part of the responsibility do we share. Yes, Black men sell a lot of drugs, and a lot of us Black women get the money from them drugs and buy some of these fancy clothes we wear. Drive around in some of these fancy cars.
Talk shit.
He is not doing these things alone and without support from us, whether they are good or bad.
That's a fact.
See, we have a lot of power. We are very strong women. I'm saying that we're using our strength in the wrong direction. We're using it to tear our man down, tear our nation down instead of building it up.
Prove her wrong.
Having it.
And God said that, guys. God said that the woman will build a house and tear it down with her own hands, guys.
Right.
Education and a job does not necessarily mean you have a successful life. I keep telling Black women that to raise a child, they say, well, I provided with food, clothing, and
we're like, how dumb are y'all? Yeah, how dumb are y'all bitches? Like, really, like, y'all think because y'all get a job, y'all got a successful life? You think a job is success? You're not at peace when you get a job, bitch. You gotta wake up every morning. Friday is your best day. Y'all look forward to Friday. That's poverty, yo. That's not generational wealth. That's surviving. That's not living. That's not growing. That's dying.
You living to die.
Right.
And shelter. That's not raising a child. That's maintaining one. To raise a child, you need a parental coalition of a man and
yeah, I said that, yo. Before I even reviewed this video, I've been saying that. I've been saying that, and I ain't even seen this. They only maintain the child up until the dad come in and teach the child.
Okay, then. So let's run it back 10, 15 seconds real quick, Mr. Goodbread. I just want to hear that again.
They don't have a man. I just came out of Florida and they got a housing complex that the Urban League built, which is a Black organization that is for women and children only. They say they don't allow any men in there.
Okay, then. Pause it right there. Pause it right there. Guys, I'm trying my best to stop pausing. I live in Florida, South Florida, in Orlando alone. All them women that y'all be seeing that got the nice little complexes and they look like they living good. They got 2, 3, 4 different fucking children around them. There's a whole program in Orlando for black women who are single and have children. They pay $50 to $75 for rent a month. Okay, I'm not. Go look it up, y'all. If you think I'm lying, go look it up. They pay 50 to 75 a month. Some of them pay 200, 100, depending on how much they make or whatever the case may be. But when you look at all these little welfare babies, these little females, they got their nails done and their hair done, still miserable, but they look like they living their best life. They live in these types of places and they're okay with that. I am in the heart of it, guys. She not lying. And you know what's sad about why she not lying? She's saying this before 2000. This video was in 1960 or 1980.
Is that important for the little cute?
No,
This is
91
crazy.
when I was born. I was born in 91.
She at the bus stop. She at the
So
bus
this
stop.
is well over 30 years ago.
And this is what y'all mean.
Well, not
by
well
chasing.
over, but it's about
She
30
is
years
at
ago.
the bus stop.
Ridiculous, man. Ridiculous.
Shit is real. Shit is
This
real.
is crazy,
But
dog.
We supposed to shut up though. We supposed to
Is
shut
that
the
important
fuck
for
up
the
though.
little cute?
They get
This
mad
is
when
crazy.
we talk about it. When we speak on it. They get mad when we speak on it. You know what I mean? It's the generational curse, guys. That's exactly what it is, yo. Salute to the fucking chat. Y'all in here strong tonight on a Thursday night at 10:58. You know what I mean? Y'all let me know. Matter of fact, man, when this video is over, go to the regular comment section and let me know when is the best time to just do these lives, y'all. You know what I mean? Because if y'all gonna rock out like how we doing right now, then I'll do these 9 o'clock streams. I'll do 9 o'clock.
That's a fact. That's a fact. And then on top of that, y'all stay tuned again, 12:30 in between that time. And me and Mr. Goodbread, we're going to be reviewing A Modern Woman and How a Lot of Them Think. Stay tuned for that. Please do.
And that's follow us, guys, because we're gonna jump on over
Okay.
to the OK Let's Talk About It channel. It's just like that. He's gonna pop right up.
All the spaces. No spaces, no quotations. Okay, let's talk about it. Jump right onto that channel. Subscribe right now if you got a chance to do so.
Right. Yo, Steve Teague must be busy right now because I know Steve Teague normally be jumping in the chat. Steve Teague, if you watching this video, I know you might be at work and shit.
Trust we know.
Can you slide
He
the
would have,
link?
Goodbread. He would have been slid that. You know him, bro. He be on point with that.
He be on it. So yeah, he's probably locked into something tonight, and that's on his purpose. And again, guys, when I'm always send y'all the links. I don't expect y'all to watch it. If you doing something, you doing something. I know that. I understand, my nigga. You know what I mean? I understand. So y'all know how it is, bro.
And then keep in mind, this is going to be a premiere, so we would love to be there with y'all because me and Goodbread going to be, well, it's not going to be a premiere, but it's going to be a live. But you can also check it out if you ain't got time to go. Just check it out tomorrow, and you'll see what's going on with that. I'm telling y'all, man, it's going to be a very informative discussion with me and this modern woman, and also a very informative review with me and Mr. Goodbread.
Mm-hmm. And Thursday normally lit on your channel anyway, man. I'm loving that Thursday. I'm loving in the field Thursday.
No, I love it. I love it. Today was a little bit later, but we got it. We got it.
You know, the women that had men, if they got a bunch of children, they need fathers. They need protection. We hear about the drug problem that we have in our projects across the country. It's one of the major places that we have a drug problem. We talk about the great strength that we have as Black women. Well, the welfare department don't rent government apartments to single Black men. Those apartments belong to Black women who are allowing this to go on in their home. We have not looked at what part of the responsibility do we share. Yes, Black men sell a lot of drugs, and a lot of us.
That's another reason why they clean the baby like if it's property too. That's the reason why they make the baby property.
Right, and then on top of that, like I like how she's speaking, but she said something, responsibility that we share. You can't share responsibility when you don't give responsibility. Most of these Black women were single mothers, and they decided to deal with their grandmama or something like that. Word to Jada Pinkett Smith's mom.
Right.
All right. She was dirty, and that crack area. Don't let me get started, Mr. Goodbread. I'm gonna shut up. I'm gonna shut up.
Black women get the money from them drugs and buy some of these fancy clothes we wear. Drive around in some of these fancy cars. He is not doing these things alone and without support from us, whether they are good or bad. See, we have a lot of power. We are very strong women. I'm saying that we're using our strength in the wrong direction. We're using it to tear our man down, tear our nation down instead of building it up. Having an education and a job does not necessarily mean you have a successful life.
Nope.
I keep telling Black women that to raise a child, they say, well, I provided with food, clothing, and shelter. That's not raising a child, that's maintaining one. To raise a child, you need a parental coalition of a man and a woman.
Right.
We have sons who are, by not having a father in the home, they don't know how to respect women. They take on the Black female emotionalism.
There we go. There we go.
They become bitchy. They're doubtful. They're indecisive. They can't make a decision. They don't know what to do about it.
That's a fact. That's why we got
She called it
in our street right now. She calling it out. She addressing it. And
don't get mad, ladies. It's just the truth, and you hear it from a woman's mouth. We've been saying this the whole time.
You're hearing it from the Virgin Mary mouth. You're hearing it from the Virgin Mary mouth. This woman is as close to the Virgin Mary as we gonna get on this earth alive and living right now. What happened?
Man, me and Mr. Goodbread was talking the other day, and I told him 73% of Black mothers are raising the children in the Black community. And he said something. That number has risen. And he's correct, because that statistic is based off of 2019 and 2020. We're in 2022. So I imagine that number has risen. So again, accountability kind of weighs a little bit more on the Black woman's side. And words to Shahrazad Ali, she's been trying to tell y'all that. We've been trying to tell y'all that. Society's been telling y'all that. But I don't like what more, Mr. Goodbread. What else can we do after this?
It's nothing
You know what I'm saying?
we can do. They losing. This is why it sickens me to hear dudes running around here talking about hoes is winning. These hoes is losing. I ain't never seen a slave win. No cap.
Okay. You know what I'm saying? The only slave that thought he was winning was the house nigga.
That's a fact. And we know that at the end of the day, he ain't win.
You hear me?
Being a man, but we can't teach them that. We don't have that knowledge. We have daughters who grew up in a home where they don't see any affection, where there's no man there. They go out into the world and try to make.
Goodbread, run that back 10 seconds. Run that back 10 seconds.
How to function in a house with a man. Because they haven't
They need to hear that.
We talk about the great strength that we have as Black women. Well, the welfare department don't rent government apartments to single Black men. Those apartments belong to Black women who are allowing this to go on in their home. We have not looked at what part of the responsibility do we share. Yes, Black men sell a lot of drugs, and a lot of us Black women get the money from them drugs and buy some of these fancy clothes we wear. Drive around in some of these fancy cars. He is not doing these things alone and without support from us, whether they are good or bad. See, we have a lot of power. We are very strong women. I'm saying that we're using our strength in the wrong direction. We're using it to tear our man down, tear our nation down instead of building it.
Yeah, y'all using it to compete. Y'all using it to, because as long as he can buy you a handbag so you can sashay your stupid looking ass in front of your friend who don't give a fuck about what kind of bag you got. Because sometimes they just trying to make it anyway. You know what I mean? It's everybody just trying to make it, but you trying to make it and look better than the next person. That's what I mean when I say niggas is trying to be richer than the poorest poor person. And it's sad. That's that status game.
You called it, Goodbread. You called it. It's the reason why back then, man, there was more plumbers and handyman and people, less bums, because men were raised by other men or raised by a hierarchy or a patriarchy. Today, men are raised by these emotional women who put these men out here in the world, and they either
Who have the
compete.
competitive nature.
Okay,
Don't
you
forget
see what
that.
you
That
come
they
on
have
now.
that bitchy competitive
I was
nature
just
with
about to say that. So it's either they get rich or die trying, or whatever the
Yup.
case is, and then so it's either like I'm going to be a rich folk or I'm going to be a
Having an
bum.
education and a job is
Oh,
not
hold on, my bad,
does
Tony.
not
Okay,
necessarily
okay.
mean you have a
No, we closed the point. That was it.
successful life. I keep telling Black women that to raise a child, they say, well, I provided with food, clothing, and shelter. That's not raising a child, that's maintaining one. To raise a child, you need a parental coalition of a man and a woman. We have sons who are, by not having a father in the home, they don't know how to respect women. They take on the Black feminine female emotionalism. They become bitchy, they're doubtful, they're indecisive, they can't make a decision. They don't know what to do about being a man, but we can't teach them that. We don't have that knowledge. We have daughters who grow up in a home where they don't see any affection, where there's no man there. They go out into the world and try to mate. They don't have no idea how to be no woman to no man, how to function in a house with a man. Because they haven't seen it.
No, I ain't got no condom.
Most of our children, just like us, get all the information we have about how you be with a mate off television.
Clinic and I found out I was
It's the only
pregnant.
medium that shows us anybody being together. Those rules have not worked for us. The white woman's liberation movement, we don't have anything to do with that. We have not been under the control of the Black man for over 500 years. So what do we have to get liberated from them for?
Okay.
They haven't been our boss.
You see how scared they was
The
to
white
clap?
woman and her man, they're going through that, and that's
They were scared to clap about that, but that was a bomb point. I don't know what this oppression from Black men that these Black women are talking about when we've been under that same foot. For instance, like she said, the white women's liberation movement, again, like I talked about earlier, it was before the 1950s. They had it during the 1900s, 1902, 1904. That's when white women started to try to become equal to the white man. That had nothing to do with the Black community. So Black women, undoubtedly, you guys have actually fought to get away from the Black man. You didn't fight for equality. You didn't fight for independence. You actually fought to get away from the Black man, because this so-called independence and equality that you was fighting for, that program was never made for Black people anyways. Okay? Black men couldn't vote. The white women had more privileges than the Black man at that time that you Black women were trying to fight for your so-called independence. They had more rights than us.
That's sad, yo. That's sad.
It's their business. We don't have any business being in that. They only introduced it to break down the civil rights movement. Civil rights movement started with the Black man, the Black woman, and the Black child standing together, trying to plead for freedom, justice, and equality, and more benefits in the country that they had built. They threw the white woman in there with the women's liberation movement and made it a woman against man thing.
There we go.
That created a big separation between Black men and Black women, because then everybody
There
started
we
going
go.
south. Then they bring the welfare system in and tell us in order to feed and clothe and house our children, we have to give up our man. You have to put the man out of the house. When the white farm wife goes to the government for subsidy for the farm, they don't tell her to get rid of the farmer. They keep that family together. But in the Black community, they make it a requirement, because they want to keep endorsing into the Black community that the Black
You can't make it up, Goodbread.
and that he is not deserving of respect. He is not deserving of us letting him give us any protection or instruction, and that we are better than them.
That's what I just said.
The Black woman has had on the earth for the trillions of years that we have been here has been one of nutrition and birthing children. Those two things have a great deal to do with the survival of any people, the reproduction of the nation, and feeding them the proper food so that they can live. Those are very important jobs. Those are very powerful positions, because it puts us in a position to decide who's going to live or die, and how slow they go, and when we feed them.
Facts, Goodbread. Facts.
I tell niggas all the time, if every man is a piece of shit, then what do that say about the women that raised them?
and that he is not deserving of respect. He is not deserving of us letting him give us any protection or instruction, and that we are better than them. The major responsibility that the Black woman has had on the earth for the trillions of years that we have been here has been one of nutrition and birthing children. Those two things have a great deal to do with the survival of any people, the reproduction of the nation, and feeding them the proper food so that they can live. Those are very important jobs. Those are very powerful positions, because it puts us in a position to decide who's going to live or die and how slow they're going to die by what we feed them. We have a very powerful position. That's not a small role that we play. We have just been taught to misrepresent and misuse that power. The people who we have been counting on to give us the truth about how to get along have failed. The white people don't know how to get along. They don't have that information themselves. They don't get along with nobody on earth. So they didn't have no information to impart to us about how we're supposed to get along. They changed their relationship rules at will. We have, tons of Black children around this country that I hear from who have grown up traumatized by the fact that they were referred to as the outside child. When we were having children like that, they called it illegitimate children until the white woman started having them, and that's single parenting. See, they changed the rules according to what they're doing. So I've called on our people to change them depending on what we want to do, what our needs are. There's another need that has not been addressed in our community, because nobody would deal with it, and that's one that God did not create three sexes. We only have men and women. Now, I have not said that we should reject the sisters who try and act like men and the men who try and act like women. I'm not saying to reject them from among us, but they need to be taught. We don't have to accept that as some kind of normalcy, because that's not
Boys
normal.
are boys from the beginning.
But because
if you were
white
born
people
a
are
boy, you
practicing that,
stay
when
a
we were
boy.
doing it, we were punks and faggots. Now that they doing it, that's an
girls right
alternative
from
lifestyle.
the start. If you were born a girl, you stay a girl and grow up to be a lady. Only
They have set
girls
rules
can
that they
be
have
the
forced us to
mummies.
follow that they don't even follow themselves. They change the rules to suit them when they get ready. We can change them to suit us when we get ready, especially if we have what we have now, which is a failing system. It hasn't worked for us. We don't have to be ashamed that it hasn't worked for us. But we do have to be ashamed of the fact that we keep plodding behind it and not trying to make the corrections that will help our people to survive. So I had to start saying that he was over you in charge. He has just been ruling us with an idea. And that idea is that you ain't nothing that everybody else is. So come up out of that idea this year. Sisters don't have any idea what it can be like for us to have 15, 20 million Black men walking around America feeling good about themselves.
Okay.
Because he wants to keep us in this condition. He wants to keep us separated from our men. Because he knows that the only door, the only route he has to destroy our Black man is through the Black woman. Doesn't matter what the woman's educational background is. In fact, we have proven that the more education we get, the more we get in front of our neighbors.
The more education they get, the more ignorant they get.
Get it.
I'm glad that the book is being circulated around here. And I would like to think that we are happy that we have something else to sell each other than they find everywhere and go. Sometimes these words sound like that I'm saying that now you are going to buy down on your knees to your man and become subjugated or submit. We have a real hard time with that word submit.
That's right. Y'all ladies got an issue with that word.
Submit only means to agree. And we submit to a lot of things every day. We submit to a style of dress that white people made up. Yeah. We submit to our white boss on our job. That's right. We submit to who we gonna smile at so we
And yes, I have charged that our educational class has failed us. They have not represented our needs. All they got was a job. I gave them 30 years to present us with a program, a national project, an agenda that we could work on to improve our homes, and it never did arrive.
I told y'all that the educational system is a failure, guys. It teaches us how to obey. They don't teach us how to build wealth. They don't teach us credit. They don't teach us nothing that we gonna need other than it teaches us how to move on and obey. And it also teaches how to move on and pay debt and build debt.
That's right. You understand me?
The only thing they gave us was a welfare program, and we know that that failed. The reason that I wrote the book, certainly, which is a classic question that I'm asked all over the country, I wrote the book because we represent the missing link as Black women. The Black man has been dissected, examined, the white man, the white woman, and the Black child. But it has been us as Black women who have never been examined. We have been protected. We have been insulated. We have been kept from any kind of criticism about our personal behavior in the home and outside of the home. And we have been given the false compliment that we are the backbone of the Black nation.
Yep. You that good, Brett?
There is no doubt in any community in this country that the men in those communities are the backbone of their nations. There's no doubt in the white community that the white man is the backbone of his nation. The European, the Buddhist, the Korean, the Japanese, the Hispanic, all of those men are the backbones of their community, and there's no doubt about it. It is only in the Black community where those values have been transposed and where they put that burden on us and tell us that we are the backbone of the Black community, which is a direct insult to the Black man and implies that he don't have no backbone and that his women have to represent him. It's a heavy burden. It's one we are tired of carrying, and it is one that is not true. I remind people all the time that God did not make the white man, the white woman, the Black woman, and then the Black man. He made the Black man first, and he created all the rest of the people after him.
That's your shit, baby girl. Okay.
When I wrote my first book back in 1985, I was going about the country trying to still work to teach our people something, trying to get them to stop eating pork. And at that time, I was having what I call get off those hog lectures. And I would take the microscope out and I would show Black people how even if you cook pork, you couldn't kill the worm. I would show them that the worm was still alive in the meat after heat, because that's what they told us, that you could cook it and kill the worm. And so I would show them what it did to the brain and the spinal column. And so there were many Black men who wanted to stop eating pork. They wanted to change their diets, and they were in agreement. But it was the Black woman who I found who was the most adamant, who refused to change her cooking habits, who didn't want to shop differently, who didn't want to do any different meal planning. And so I say, well, now, if we are refusing to provide the Black man with the proper physical food when we know food is what sustains life, then what else are we keeping from him? What else are we doing to destroy our men, to destroy our families? Because we don't know any better, or because we're too lazy, or because nobody has ever called on us to repent.
Mm-hmm.
And so then that led me to the study. And so as I was going along, initially I was keeping up with names and addresses and all of those things for that so-called research that they talk about. And then I found out that we didn't have a control group. There was not one set of Negroes that I could point at and say, well, these particular Negroes over here, they didn't suffer from the psychological trauma of slavery, so we don't have to deal with that. I found out that all of us had the same problems, and that we were not as different as we think we are. We are all doing the same things. We're all practicing the same patterns of behavior. A pattern is something that people follow because they think it's the right way to go. We have been doing it and approving that behavior between each other because we think, well, this is just how you do it. We have not represented our own ideas. We have not had anyone to represent our own ideas to us. The only place we have learned about how to be a woman or how a man is to be a man is on television. We haven't had that kind of a chance to study ourselves. The white woman has been the only woman we have had an opportunity to study every day of our life, on television, in every magazine we ever picked up, in every newspaper, on every radio. She's been the only model we have had. And if we think that that's not important, then we need to, look at that again.
Let that sink in. I hope that suck in. Goodbread, you there, brother?
Yeah, and that's down to the Barbie dolls, bro. They had our own sisters not wanting to play with their own colored skin Barbie dolls, bro. They only wanted to play with the white dolls. They sat there and manufactured all the black dolls to look ugly, bro. Just so that the women, blacks, our sisters, could hate themselves and hate the way they look and want to look white, like the white Barbie dolls. All them black Barbie dolls was ugly.
Why you think some of these females today, they got all the blonde weave on their hair and they bleach their skin, and then their excuses be, it's a protective style.
Is that
and it's
important?
just an accessory.
This is crazy.
But they don't understand, just like Ali just broke down.
She at the bus stop.
It's just a systematic
what y'all men are
thing that these black women have went through. Their standard of beauty and living has nothing to do with what the black man is intrigued by. We don't like that makeup. We don't like the fucking hair. This is crazy. We don't like all that blonde hair. We don't like all that fucking shenanigans shit. But they do it because of what's portrayed. Back then, it was the white woman. Today, it's just a thought. It's just a 304.
It's a fact.
Yeah.
We have studied that, and we have made up and came up with requirements that the white people have set for us for our man. And if he cannot come up to those requirements, then we have decided that he is impotent and unable to be our man because he's disqualified, because he does not qualify by the standards that the white people have set up. We think a good, successful relationship is one where everything goes our way. The first time it stops going our way, then we got a serious problem. We want our man to do everything we tell him to do, but we don't want to do anything he tells us to do. Yeah, it's hard language. And all of our so-called educated class together have never come up with an agenda that brought the people together to try to improve their condition like the Black Man's Guide. Not a one of them have ever had a program that got all of the black people talking, got all of them out. Made everybody decide to make a comment, whether they wanted to or not. People are compelled to testify all over the country. I can't walk the street. See, we've never been examined, as I said, in the breakdown of every relationship. Each party in the relationship shares 1/2 the responsibility. That's 50% of the responsibility. So yes, the black man is 50% responsible for the breakdown of our relationships. And we are the other 50% half responsible for the breakdown of our relationships. And I ask black women, if you do not want to accept 50% of the responsibility, what percentage do you accept and how does that behavior manifest? And I guarantee you it's already in my book. Because this lists the things that we do. We've just never seen it in print. We've never had it out front. We've never been busted. But now we have the equality we've been crying for. They're busted and so are we. I teach that slavery tampered with nature. When I say that slavery tampered with nature, I mean that a major rite of passage for every male mammal is to provide and protect for a female and her young. Now, certainly we know that the black man has been denied that opportunity. He has not been allowed to qualify to protect his woman or provide for them. They have told us that the only provision that the black man is qualified to give us is one of money. And we have made finance the major focus of our relationships with them. We have made the one thing that most of them don't even have be the criteria. We have been taught that if they do not give us money, that we are not to even allow them to be a father to their child.
We saw that Allah at the beginning of the video, guys. If you guys is watching on the playback, y'all saw that. Y'all saw that in the beginning of the video when Love Dorsey gave her example of exactly what Miss Salazar Ali said.
Been taught that if he does not give us money, that he is not qualified to tell us what to do. We have been taught that if he does not give us money, that he doesn't have any rights in the home. It's whoever is making the money who has the rights. That's not our system. The Black man provides more in a Black home than just financial support. He provides direction, guidance, gratification, fulfillment, and discipline for our children.
Remember, guys, I always tell you guys, yeah, that D and P evens out. And then it's what else do you bring? So you just start matching it up after that. But don't you dare let her think just because she give you her little coochie that you supposed to give her your D and provision and extra. No, don't be foolish, yo. I don't know who taught you how to be stupid, but don't be foolish, especially if you're a good brat.
Those are the principles that are missing in our home today, which is why our children are savage in the streets. We see those children out there sometimes acting wild and uncivilized and disrespectful because they don't respect anyone, because we didn't teach them any respect. We didn't know how. And a lot of times we look at them and we say, yeah, they're out there doing this, and we act like that they dropped down out of the sky. But those are our children. We birthed them up out of our womb.
Bingo, that's the main key right there. A lot of women are producing the same niggas they hate.
You ain't lying about that.
That's a whole fact.
They belong to us. And we are responsible for them. And for every child that's out there out of control, disrespectful, ignorant, and uneducated, they have a Black mother somewhere who failed to do her job and a Black father who failed to do his. It is not the responsibility. It is not the responsibility of the American government to raise our children.
Remember, guys, the thumbnail shows you the truth hurt both ways. The truth gonna hurt the teller and it's gonna hurt the hearer. You know what I mean? Because you tell the truth, you gonna get it. They gonna hook you. They gonna cane you. You know what I mean? But the listener, you gonna feel it too. Because if you in that delusion, you ain't gonna like it. It's gonna shake you to the core. So the truth hurt both ways, guys.
Good bread.
Yes, sir.
Absolute facts. How long the video is? How long we got till it?
We got about another half an hour.
All right, cool. So let me check out real quick so I can set up. You understand what I'm saying?
No doubt,
so
bro.
make sure
I'll speed it up. I'll let it ride out. So set them up, bro. Set them up.
No, you Gucci. I just want to make sure they get the right conducive message and all that shit. But not for nothing. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. Y'all know where it's at. Good bread. Let them know where to go to. And I'll see you in the next hour. All right? Call me when you off.
Bet. No doubt, bro.
All right. Say less.
It is not the responsibility of the American government to support our women. And it certainly is not the responsibility of the American government to hold our man down. This book is to allow us to have a new chance to start all over and say, yes, this is what has happened. I didn't make myself like this. We don't get anything from ourselves. We pick it all up externally. And as we have picked up these bad habits, we can, decide that we are not going to do them. See, what has happened is that we have been turned, sisters, into kind of like Frankenstein. I think everybody remembers the Frankenstein monster. He had somebody's arms, somebody's legs. He even had somebody else's brain inside of his skull. Oh, he was functional, but he was not himself. And so, yes, we are functional. We have been taught that having a good job means that we are a total success. We have been taught that the solution to all the problems of the Black people in America is to get a job with the white people. That's just not the truth. And that's certainly not saying that it is not important for us to have money for food, clothing, and shelter. And it's not saying that we as Black women are not strong. I'm here today to represent some of that monumental strength we say we have. This does not mean that we are not strong. We don't have to put our man down in order to be strong. I'm just saying that we have used our strength in the wrong direction. We've been using it against our man instead of for him. If we use the kind of strength and influence that we have in this society to support the Black man, won't anybody be able to come against him? But every man is judged by his woman. And if his woman say he ain't nothing, then the whole world believes he ain't nothing.
Guys, y'all see how Will Smith, you see how Jada Pinkett just told us Will Smith was nothing and he's nothing.
Verbal abuse is just as harmful as physical. Think she want to him, she ain't gonna want him in a minute. Have heard a lot about, allegedly, as I said, about how much money I'm supposed to be making. I have to mention that because that's what they mention in all of the newspapers around the country. It's the weirdest thing I ever heard of. One article in Emerge magazine, before I left, day before yesterday, I come out of Boston, I went back to Philadelphia, and somebody had faxed me a copy of an article out of Emerge magazine. And the magazine said that they were still getting letters about my book, but that they had decided not to print anything else about it because they had decided that my book had made enough money. So I called the editors up. I told my secretary, I said, get him on the telephone. So I asked him, I said, that was a very ridiculous and ignorant remark to make, brother, since you don't know what the book sells for or how many I've sold, any of that. I say, plus, why don't some of you Black people get together and go tell IBM and Adidas and Nike and Reebok that they made enough money? Those are the people robbing our people. I said, go down there and tell Xerox they made enough money and see what they say. I have security, mostly not because of Black women. We ain't gonna do nothing but fuss. I have security because of Black men. The book puts the Black man on point. They get hysterical, they go into denial, they jump the seats, charge down the aisles. You'd be surprised. So it's not the Black woman that this book is upset because many of our Black men don't want to take responsibility.
Believe it or not, guys, I go through this on social media all the time, yo. There's always a simp enforcer, hell of a son, beta male, that'll jump right on there and battle me down and fight me down over the truth. You know what I mean? Take notes of those guys right there, guys. Write them down. Do not allow them to go beyond notice, guys. Take notice of those people.
For their families. Many of them, not just because of financial reasons, many of them have accepted so much of the hype in the media that they don't know what it would be like to be in charge. They got doubt. They have fear. They are afraid that they will fail. We're all afraid of failure. The major tool that was used against us during slavery was the implication of fear. We have to get past that fear. Our men have to stop being scared to say, yes, I'm the head of the house. They need to know that every woman wants to know her limitations with her man. Any woman that can do a man any kind of way and have her way with him and say anything she wants to him, she ain't gonna want him in a minute. We have to know what the Black line is.
There's people walking.
I had did an interview the other day from a newspaper out of Baltimore. Anyway, so they had brought down the camera crew and stuff, and so they were trying to interview me. So, of course, they got on that favorite part of the book, that everybody deal with. And so he asked me, I haven't been slapped in the mouth. So I told him, I say, well, this book is not an autobiography, first of all. I said, and secondly, I said, I don't get that far out of control. I say, since that's how it's described, it's very easy to keep that from happening. Just don't do that. So I said, I don't do that. I don't talk like that. I said, I can tell by his tone of voice when it's time to stop talking. Yeah, that's the most amazing thing The amazing thing to me is how our people go around the country trying to pretend that we ain't fighting. And that I made that up, you know. But as I said, this book demonstrates that we are not as different as we like to think that we are. So what I'm going to go over real brief right now is what the attributes are of the good black woman. Since she's not on television, we may not recognize her. Okay. Now, the good black woman has 7 attributes, and then I'm going to explain to you how to utilize those in your day-to-day life. The good black woman has self-discipline, courteousness, cheerfulness, self-respect, intelligence, cleanliness, and love. Now, we've heard that terminology. You know, it's like one of those where they tell you pull yourself up by your own bootstraps. What do that mean? You know, how can I make that functional in my day-to-day life to benefit me as a practice? It sounds like all theory. Where's the practice? What do I do? The good black woman has self-discipline. That's self-control. Let me make that real for you, sisters. We can start with our mouth. The good black woman can control her mouth. She don't have to say everything that comes up. It's okay if he get the last word sometime. You know, she don't cuss in public. And she works on not cussing in private. She don't tear a man down with her mouth because they can't out-argue us. Can't nobody out-argue us. I have charged that we nag our men too much. We keep our men's head tied up so much with our petty grievances about our personal relationship that he don't have time to think and plan for our future. Because he got to deal with what's going to happen with us every day. You know, it's real odd. When the black man come home, he almost have to do a wind test or stick his toe in the door. He don't know what's waiting. He don't know who in there today. He knows it's a possibility that there's some kind of new monster that he didn't even know about yesterday. So, you know, we need to not make it like that. We need to not be so vicious with our mouth. You know, men are not petty like that. They're not going to out-argue us. And it has been proven that verbal abuse is just as harmful as physical abuse. So let's not use our mouth to do that to him. The good black woman is courteous. She says, thank you, baby. I appreciate you doing that. I appreciate every effort you make. Try harder. I'm going to work with you. Thank you. I know you did your best. Now that's a whole new language. But just to say that during the course of the day, every day with the man that you're trying to be with or want to be with will make our life easier. We can't get it if we don't give it. We keep wanting them to give us and do something for us that we refuse to do and give to them. It don't work like that. The good black woman has self-respect. She don't have to go out naked just to get the attention of a man. I have sisters all over the country, and they come up to me after the lectures, and they'll be talking to me, and they'll say, well, you know, all he think about is sex. All he think about is my body. I say, why don't you show him something else? And then here's the really good one. They'll come up and they'll have a weave. They have on false eyelashes, another whole face, false fingernails, and all of that. And then they'll say, but I'm looking for a real man.
How much are they paying you to be stupid? Can that make sense? You mean you're doing this shit for free? How can you be looking for a real man if you looking like a whole costume? Huh, class? And that was our queen right there, Shazar Ali. She broke it down to the T, guys. You know what I mean? She broke it down to the T. And that's the problem in Black America. Clearly, the problem in Black America is their system and the way they get the fathers to be the villains, the way they victimize the fathers and how they make the fathers out to be the villains in this movie. You know what I mean? It's a motion picture, man. And they control it. They control what we intake through the entertainment. They control what we believe. The only defense to this, guys, is to stay emotionally intelligent, guys. We have to stay emotionally intelligent. We can't allow people to come in and play on our emotions. You know what I mean? And they play on our emotions because they find out what we don't want to do. They find out the work we don't want to put in. Mind you, God sent us here to work. You know what I mean? Because we couldn't allow, because we allowed the woman to lead us by eating that forbidden fruit of feminism fed to her by the modern woman. He sent us here to work, guys. So anybody trying to get out of working is going to suffer, you know what I mean? And that's man and woman. Guys, hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button if you're new. It's 2 videos that's going to pop up right now so you can continue the viewing experience over here at the School of Common Sense. Salute to everybody that tuned in tonight and participated and, you know what I mean, engaged in the chat. You know what I mean? Left some homework and shit. Salute to y'all guys. I see y'all, man. I see y'all at 9 o'clock in the morning. Y'all already know how it is, man. Thank y'all.
And you weak men that chase women, you're gonna chase them right to hell. Yeah, I got a good wife, but there ain't a woman on the planet good enough for me to chase. I don't believe in running behind no woman. I don't chase booty. If I got to chase my wife, then I'm gonna have to keep chasing her to keep her. The moment you start chasing that woman, you're gonna have to keep it up. And once she see you chasing her, she gonna deliberately do things that make you run her down. I chase God. I won't never chase a woman long as I'm black. And as far as I know, God ain't changing my color. I have no respect for no man that chase a woman.
Not just my delivery, it hurts your feelings to know that all this time you thought your mother or your father had it figured out and they did not. They raised you in a way that has you conditioned to believe that your habits and the things that you have your mind set on are not going to put you in a position of forward progress. A lot of y'all and I'm speaking like this without cursing because a lot of y'all inboxed me earlier and, it really touched you in a, good way. Y'all was letting me know, the video earlier really touched you in a good way when I really started speaking on how our children get of age like we do. Some point in their life, they get to a certain age where they realize, you didn't teach me anything of value. You only bought me stuff. You only purchased me material stuff and spent time with me, but the time wasn't even valuable because you didn't leave me with any nuggets to make it out here. So we watch our children repeat the same generational curses that we've repeated for decades, and a lot of y'all is sad because instead of confronting that, you deflect. You come on my page and you don't understand the responsibility of the content that you're listening to. You don't understand the weight of what this carries.
There's people walking. Oh, black women. Yeah, I know what I'm going to say. Competition's getting big.
From Harlem, New York. Put your cigarettes out and pull your panties out. Put your hands together. Mister